For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Hello and welcome to Friday Night Football on PlayOnSports.com. It's the PlayOnSports.com pregame show live from Santa Fe Catholic High School in Lakeland, Florida. I'm Nick Grunowitz, and I'm joined by Nick Flamia today here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Tonight's matchup features the visiting Bishop McLaughlin Hurricanes against the host Santa Fe Catholic Crimson Hawks. And the Bishop McLaughlin High School comes into tonight's game with an overall record of 2-1, while the home team, the Santa Fe Catholic Crimson Hawks, are 0-3. And Nick, while we come into this game, we'll start with the opposing team, the away team that is, the Bishop McLaughlin Hurricanes. They have a young quarterback that really, it all goes on his shoulders as to how this team goes.
Right, his name, R.J. Percivali, number 2. He's one of the captains on this team, and he's had a rough start to begin. He has a total of 8 interceptions, but 7 of those coming in the first 2 games of the year, and really he's turned it around as of late.
Yeah, Percivali completing 51% of his passes, also 21 rushes for 49 yards and a touchdown, so 4 total touchdowns from the quarterback position for Bishop McLaughlin, but they really like to control the game on the ground. They have a nice tandem running back set.
Yeah, and a notable day for Austin Myers, their running back 2 games ago against Life Academy. He had a career day with 4 touchdowns on 8 carries. That's a remarkable ratio.
It is the 2 guys to keep an eye on there. Colton Nussel, he'll be wearing number 1, the senior 180-pound wide receiver and running back, along with Austin Myers, a captain and a senior as well. We'll move over to the home team now. That's Santa Fe Catholic High School. They're the Crimson Hawks. They're 0-3. It's been a tough go at it for the Crimson Hawks.
Yeah, we walk into this field, Nick, and you noticed there's not many players as you would expect on this team. But, they do their job with a limited amount of players, only, I believe, 20 names active for this game today. But, they try to get the job done, and they have some work to do to improve this year.
Yeah, we talked with head coach William Dickerson before the game, Nick, and he said, well, we got some last-minute doctor's reports, and some guys just were not cleared to play. So it's going to be a tough go of it tonight in terms of personnel for head coach Dickerson. But Santa Fe Catholic is going to make a run at it, still looking for their first win of the year. And, Nick, as we get towards the end of our pregame show here, what are the keys to the game, one for either side?
Well, for the visiting Bishop McLaughlin Hurricanes, they're on a 2-game winning streak right now. Got to keep that going, and it really comes down to the quarterback, R.J. Percivali, has to manage the offense well and limit the turnovers.
And what about the Crimson Hawks?
Well, just the opposite, really. The Santa Fe Crimson Hawks really have struggled scoring as of late. They really need to create more opportunities, try to force those turnovers, and get more opportunities for them to score.
Absolutely. The Crimson Hawks have been outscored 143-9 this season, so they need to put some points on the board and try to get the defense to keep them in this ballgame. But that's going to do it for tonight's PlayOnSports.com pregame show. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a few minutes. It's the Hurricanes visiting the Crimson Hawks here on Friday Night Football. It begins next on your destination for high school sports. That's PlayOnSports.com.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot.
Welcome back to Friday Night Football on PlayOnSports.com, coming to you live from Lakeland, Florida. I'm Nick Grunowitz with Nick Flamme on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. And tonight's matchup features the 2-1 Bishop McLaughlin Hurricanes visiting the 0-3 Santa Fe Catholic Crimson Hawks. As we welcome you into our broadcast, prayers have been said, the national anthem has been sung, and we're ready to get things underway here as the kick is off. Crimson Hawks will return, and it's fielded at the 10-yard line, and up he goes. Up the left hash, cutting up to the outside on the far sideline, finds his seam. Up the left sideline, past the 40, inside the 40, inside the 30, the 20, 10. He's going to take it all the way, and that is a touchdown for the Crimson Hawks right off the bat, and that is Nick Martinez, the starting quarterback that gets in, and he gets his offense on the board right away. It's 6-0. The home team leads it.
Boy, he just does it all, Nick, doesn't he? We were told before the game that not only is the starting quarterback, he also does the kicking and apparently the returns as well. And there he goes, opening the score with a touchdown.
So Nick Martinez is going to run it back 90 yards for a touchdown, and now he's going to kick the extra point as well, as it's 6-0. The Santa Fe Catholic Crimson Hawks lead it, and they'll set for the extra point in just a moment here, Nick. But something we talked about in the pregame show, Santa Fe Catholic needed to get the offense started, and Nick Martinez got it done right there. As snap is back, kick is blocked and short, so the PAT is no good. It's going to be 6-0 Santa Fe Catholic over Bishop McLaughlin. So the opening kickoff is run back for a touchdown by the junior starting quarterback, Nick Martinez. He'll line up as a defensive back as well. But, Nick, for momentum's sake, what does that do for the home team?
Well, that's immediate momentum for the home team. Opening up with the score, Nick Martinez leading the team with an open score with the return. And my first thought was, wow, he's doing the kicking as well. He has to catch his breath and line up for a PAT. I mean, he has a lot to do, a lot on his shoulders with this team. But Martinez certainly opening up this game on a good note.
And now Martinez will also kick it off back to the visiting Bishop McLaughlin Hurricanes as they get set to go. Two men back to return there as well. Back for them, Austin Myers, as well as Colton Nussel. So that tandem running back set will be the return men as well, as they wait near the 20-yard line, right on top of it. So we're really just underway here. It's already 6-0 Crimson Hawks, and the kickoff team getting things started. As we thank you for joining us once again here on PlayOnSports.com. Kick is up by Martinez. It's a short one, and that one's fielded by Nussel, and up the far sideline he goes. Pardon that. That's Myers. He comes back to the near sideline. Myers has a chance across midfield. Has a couple to beat, trying to get around the end, and he's finally pushed out of bounds just inside of the 35-yard line near the 30. So two electric returns for either team, 6 for Santa Fe Catholic. And right there, Austin Myers takes it near the 30-yard line of the Crimson Hawks.
And who else but Nick Martinez on the tackle?
So Martinez has done just about everything so far in the first 3 plays for Santa Fe Catholic. And now we'll see starting quarterback for Bishop McLaughlin, R.J. Percivali, the junior 162-pound quarterback, completing 51% of his passes this year. 3 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 21 rushes for 49 yards, and a touchdown. As the offense will get set, Bishop McLaughlin gold helmets tonight with gold pants and white jerseys. Crimson Hawks in, crimson jerseys and pants with silver helmets. Looking like Notre Dame against Ohio State a little bit out there.
A little bit.
As Percivali will get the snap, hands the back, running right side. He's hit at the line after 2 yards. And taken down, that was Sammy Sullivan, number 45, who leads the team on the defensive side with 49 total tackles. Sullivan gets 2 yards. Make it 1 yard. It sets up second down and just about 9.
No gain on the play.
So they'll say no gain, so it's 2nd and 10. As we're just underway here in the first quarter, 10:57 left. And Bishop McLaughlin comes back out. Percivali will be set up behind center with a straight eye. And once again, that's Sullivan as the deep back. Here's the snap. Percivali going to air it out to the right side. Ball is a little bit too far past the tight end and incomplete. That one intended for William Petoskey. Sophomore, 185-pounder. Sets up 3rd and 10.
Mentioned Austin Myers in the pregame show. He was lined up wide to the left side on that formation.
So a 3rd and 10 for Bishop McLaughlin, who trail 6-0 after the opening kickoff was run back by starting quarterback Nick Martinez for a touchdown. That was a 90-yard return for Martinez. And Percivalli sets up behind center with a straight eye and 2 wideouts. Quick drop, throw near side, ball caught. Receiver immediately hit at the 30 and taken down. And that was Austin Myers with the catch. It's for 5 yards, but he's short of the first down. So that sets up 4th and 5, and we'll see what the decision is from head coach Derek Alexander if he wants to go for it. And it's looking like Bishop McLaughlin is going to go for it here. So this is 4-down territory already as they look to put some pressure on the Crimson Hawks early.
Really, this is depending on how dependable the kicker is. You're in that part of the field where you can go for it at the 30-yard line, and that's exactly what they choose to do.
Percivalli in the pistol. Here's the snap. Looking left side, throws, ball is caught. Receiver inside the 25 and pushed out of bounds at the 20-yard line. And that's going to get a new first down. Number 87, William Petoskey with the catch again. And a first down for Bishop McLaughlin. So 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes. And right there, good throw by Percivalli to the near sideline. They only needed 5 yards, and he got it out quick enough to make sure that they got it. So the Hurricanes continue to drive here. They have 1st and 10. Yardsticks right at the 20-yard line. Percivalli set up behind center. Straight eye with 2 wideouts. Here's the snap. A pitch right side. Going around to the end. And inside of the 20 goes the runner. Finds the outside inside of the 15. And once again, that's Austin Myers, who had that 4-touchdown game 2 weeks ago against Life Academy. Has 5 touchdowns on the year. They're going to continue to feed him all game, Nick.
And Myers has been impressive as of late, and definitely part of that tandem we mentioned with Myers and Nussel in the back.
So Myers pushed out of bounds, stops the clock with 9 minutes and 23 seconds left in the first quarter. 6-0 Crimson Hawks. It's 2nd and short, about 2 yards for the Hurricanes, who move from right to left across your screen. And Myers set up as the tailback, the deep back in this formation with 2 wide receivers. And Percivalli talking to the line and the wideouts here as he gets under center and sets up. Here's the snap. 2-step drop, throw right side, ball caught near the goal line, and the receiver is immediately hammered and taken down. But that's going to get a first down for the Hurricanes and a catch for Bishop McLaughlin. And that was Nick Atik with the catch. So 1st and goal now for Bishop McLaughlin. They set up inside of the 10 at about the 8-yard line. And Percivalli sets up behind center.
Atik wide right, and Nussel wide left.
Myers in the backfield, the snap. Looking left, Percivalli fumbles the football. It's on the ground, but Bishop McLaughlin able to fall on top of it. And that was Justin Betancourt, another captain on this team, a senior, who was able to jump on the ball and hold on to it. Play goes for a huge loss for the Hurricanes, but they're able to keep possession as the stick moves back from inside to the 10 to near the 16-yard line. So 2nd and goal, 16 yards to go just about for the Hurricanes. And now you have to run something here, Nick, to try to get closer to the end zone. You have to necessarily put it in because you have 2 downs to work with, but still, this really puts you back offensively. Percivalli puts 1 in motion. Pitch left side. Myers trying to get around the end. Cuts around 1, sheds the tackler. Couldn't quite do it. As he's taken down right at the 15-yard line, Myers gets maybe 1. And it's 3rd and goal. 7:55 left in the first quarter. 6-0 Crimson Hawks. So they go to Myers once again. He's unable to get anything. And once again, 3rd and goal. And the yard marker right at the 15-yard line. Percivalli coming up. Once again, 51% passer so far this year. Looking to get his team into the end zone on the opening drive. Here's the snap. Percivalli under pressure, running left side, trying to get around the end. He does to the near sideline, and into the end zone he goes. That's a touchdown. 15-yard touchdown run, the 2nd touchdown run of the year for R.J. Percivalli. The junior quarterback is able to get it into the end zone. Little pump fake there, got the defense moving, and he found some open field.
Well, they lined up with Nussel wide to the right. He had a lot of open room, but a good job by Percivalli. Saw that Nussel was covered deep to the right side and decided to run it to the left and was able to get to the pylon.
And to kick for Bishop McLaughlin is John Cummings. Snap is back. Kick is up. That one is twisting wide left. No good. So both teams miss the extra point. It was blocked for Santa Fe Catholic. Bishop McLaughlin misses it wide left. And with 7:17 left in the first quarter, we have a tie game. It's at 6. So Santa Fe Catholic will get the ball once Bishop McLaughlin lines up to kick that one off. Once again, we're tied at 6, both teams with one drive.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play On Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
And we do thank you for joining us here on PlayOnSports.com alongside Nick Flamia. I'm Nick Grunowitz. We're here in Lakeland, Florida on the campus of Santa Fe Catholic. The Crimson Hawks are hosting the Hurricanes from Bishop McLaughlin Catholic High School. Game's tied at 6, 7:17 left in the first quarter. Bishop McLaughlin getting a 15-yard touchdown run from starting quarterback R.J. Percivali to draw even with the Crimson Hawks as the ball is set to be kicked off here by John Cummings. Back to receive are two players for the Crimson Hawks. Does not look like Nick Martinez is back there. He ran back the opening kickoff for 90 yards. Though he could be on the far sideline there. He is.
He is.
Kick is long to the near side. That ball is fielded inside of the 15, and up the runner goes. Past the 30, sheds one, sheds two, past the 35, and falling forward is the return man. That's Justin Betancourt with the return. Oh, scratch that. George Waller, number 42, the defensive end, a junior. And that is where starting quarterback Nick Martinez and the Santa Fe Catholic Crimson Hawks will get started. 1st and 10 on the 37-yard line with 7:08 left in the first quarter. It is a beautiful night here in Lakeland, Florida. A touch warm. We are outdoors calling the game here, but clear skied. There are some clouds upon the horizon, but looks like Mother Nature is going to work with us here and let us get this one in. As Martinez sets up with a strong eye and two wide receivers. Here's the snap. Play action. Quick throw, near sideline. Ball caught past the 40, and up the field goes the receiver to the 42-yard line. And a nice play there for positive yardage for the Crimson Hawks. The catch there by number 21. That's Gabe Torrey, a junior, who's able to get 3 on the play. Sets up 2nd and 7 for the Crimson Hawks.
Torrey, a tight end, a junior, like you said, 5'8".
And Nick Martinez breaks out the offense once again. This game tied at 6. Martinez, his first offensive drive of the game here. Here's the snap. Flip this to the left side. Waller trying to get around the end. Gets in past the 40. 45, finds the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds near midfield. That's where they'll call Waller out at midfield. And that's a run of about 8 or 9 yards. It does set up a first down for the Crimson Hawks. And they'll mark it right at midfield. Waller there was able to just get around the end and tiptoe that sideline for the first down.
Right, it was two backs, one behind the other in the backfield. Waller got the reception and swung it around the left side. It was able to find some room.
Waller in the backfield again is the deep back here. The up back is number 23, Justin Lucas. As Martinez sets up behind center, here's the snap. Waller again running right side, off tackle, sheds a tackler. Into the secondary he goes, and inside of the 45-yard line goes the runner. And he may have the first down there. Let's see where they mark it. Maybe just short. He got to about the 43. That's going to be about 2nd and 3 or 4 perhaps.
Yeah, he'll need the 44 first down.
So 5:40 left in the first quarter. Game tied at 6. The Crimson Hawks hosting the Hurricanes here on a beautiful Friday night in Lakeland. And it's 2nd and 3 just about for the Crimson Hawks as Martinez will set up, and they will take an official timeout here. So 5:26 left in the first quarter. Game tied at 6 once again. And, Nick, we did get a chance to talk with the head coach for the Santa Fe Catholic Crimson Hawks, William Dickerson, and he talked a little bit about the offense, which, of course, has progressed through the first 3 games.
Yeah, he mentioned to us that he's going to focus more on passing, that's for sure, in I formation, which we've seen so far. However, we've seen a bit of mixture with Waller, though, behind in the backfield running the ball, but he did mention to us that we'll see some passing as well. He talked a bit about the quarterback, Nick Martinez, who was a defensive guy last year, but is just transforming and still getting used to the quarterback position.
Yeah, this is Martinez's first season as the starting quarterback, and last year Santa Fe Catholic had their starting quarterback after the year go to a Division I program. They ran more of an option offense. This is more of a pro style, said head coach William Dickerson. They're going to work the strong eye, and they're going to pass the ball a little bit more, but the words he used was a vanilla offense. Younger players has to get the team going. Off to an 0-3 start, but Santa Fe Catholic starting to try to build on the year, but they need to score some points. They have already this year. They came in scoring only 9 points in the first 3 games. They have 6 already. And here's Waller again running right side through 2 defenders. And he gets near the 40-yard line, which is in the neighborhood of the first down. They'll mark him a yard short. It's 3rd and 1 for the Crimson Hawks. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. And, Nick, that's something that every coach does need to understand is how difficult the offense can be, of course, with the personnel you have. And it seems to me that Santa Fe's head coach William Dickerson understands that. He needs to keep it simple. As Nick Martinez will break it back out again here. 3rd and 1. Martinez sets up in the gun with a back standing to his right and 4 wide receivers. Low snap, right side goes Martinez, cuts inside of the 40. He goes, has the first down and more to the 35 outside the numbers. And, well, we talked about maybe Santa Fe going away from the option, but that was a little bit of an option offense there. A designed quarterback run or a little option move there gets Martinez near the 35-yard line and a first down for the Crimson Hawks.
Well, not a bad play to run. You just need 1 yard for the first down and trust the wheels of Nick Martinez, and he got the job done.
4:30 left in the first quarter and a game tied at 6. Crimson Hawks had Nick Martinez run the opening kickback 90 yards for a touchdown. On the other side, Bishop McLaughlin's starting quarterback, R.J. Percivali, at a 15-yard touchdown run. And here's Martinez under fire, throws it left side. It's short of the intended wide receiver, Daniel Jones, on the far sideline. Corner blitz on both sides around the ends, and Martinez had to get rid of that one. He had Colton Nussel bearing down on him. So that'll stop the clock at 4:06. We're in the first quarter. And Nick, despite his youth, Nick Martinez has looked pretty good through the first offensive drive here. He's picked open targets. Jones had a chance to catch that ball, just couldn't quite get it to him.
Right, he's making good choices, good decisions in the pocket, very poised, and so far is running the offense quite well.
And head coach Derek Alexander, Santa Fe calls the timeout. So Santa Fe calling the timeout there, and they'll use one of their 3 for the half. William Dickerson, the head coach, calling the timeout with the game tied at 6. And, Nick, one thing that you did talk about during the pregame show for the keys to the game was for Santa Fe to get into the end zone. They did on the opening drive, and right now it looks like they're moving down the field at least with some ease. They've put together some nice drives. They've gotten 3 first downs on this drive as well.
All right, we talked about how they've struggled offensively with just 9 points combined in the 3 games they've played so far. But here we are, 6-6 in the first quarter, and they're driving once again. Looks like they're going to push it forward and get another score here in the first quarter if they keep this drive going.
Well, Santa Fe Catholic looking for just that with 4:01 left in the first quarter. And, well, Nick, Santa Fe Catholic coming off a very tough loss against Lake Mary Prep in a really tough decision, 57-3. And some of the numbers in that game were just staggering as the give is to the up back running left side, and he's able to drive it inside of the 30-yard line. Ball's on the ground and loose, but it looks like the Crimson Hawks are able to fall on top of it as Justin Lucas ran the ball to the left side. Was able to pick it up. Did drop it eventually, but Santa Fe Catholic was able to fall on top of it, and the play goes for about 5 yards. Sets up 3rd and 5. But, Nick, that game against Lake Mary.
Right, what a game against Lake Mary Prep, a 57-3 loss. But if you look at Lake Mary Prep, they had some weapons behind in the backfield for that team. Ray Lewis III and Jeremiah Sands. You look at both their numbers. Lewis III, 6 rushes for 179 yards. But Jeremiah Sands, 12 rushes for 282 yards. Combine that, 489 yards rushing for Lake Mary Prep. And
on 21 attempts as well in that game.
It's an amazing statistic.
It is. And for the Crimson Hawks, they look to just shake that one off and try to get a win here tonight at home as they have 3rd and 5 here with 3:11 left in the first quarter. Strong eye for Martinez, who gets the snap and gives it to the up back again. Running right side, sheds one tackler, falls forward near the 25-yard line. He has the first down, or is very close to it. Inside of the 25, he got near the 20. And it is a first down for Santa Fe. So they continue to drive. The ground game has really gotten it going for Santa Fe Catholic here in the first quarter. That combination of Waller and Justin Lucas has been very good for this team. As Martinez breaks it back out once again. Game tied at 6, but the Crimson Hawks looking to take the lead with a score here. Martinez is in the gun with 4 wideouts. 3 to the right, here's the snap. Martinez gives it to the back. He runs right side, skips up the middle, and falls forward for 6 yards, close to it. Inside of the 20, near the 15. And that was Sandrovsky who was able to, Stambrotsky, who was able to run that one to the right side. He had a jersey change before this game.
Right.
Stambrotsky was wearing number 55 for most of the year. Now he has number 22 on. But he gets 4, maybe 5 yards. It sets up 2nd and 5 for the Crimson Hawks. And Martinez will set up behind the gun here with a wide receiver to the left side. That's Zach Sincage. Here's the snap. Play action. Throw to the right side. This ball's caught near the 10-yard line, spinning off a tackler, but finally taken down is Alex Gutierrez, the backup quarterback. So Gutierrez with a catch there. That play goes for 4 yards. It's 3rd and 1. Nope, make it first down. They got enough for the first down. The officials looked and said that's enough. So a first down and 10 from about the 14-yard line for the Crimson Hawks.
A terrific throw by Martinez. Play action. He dropped back and found the backup quarterback, Gutierrez, with 2 defenders around him, but he was able to make the accurate throw and get it to Gutierrez.
Straight eye for Martinez here. Snap, and the ball is given to Waller. Right side off the tackle. He goes towards the numbers, and he moves forward for about another 3 or 4 yards. It's going to set up 2nd and 5 or 6. See where they snap it. It's going to set up about 2nd and 7, about a 3-yard gain for Waller. But the combination of Stambrotsky and Waller has been very good for Santa Fe Catholic in the first quarter. They've been able to kind of work that speed and finesse along with a power back, Waller being the power guy.
And there's always the threat of Martinez running it himself.
And another deep back lined up here, a new guy that we haven't seen yet for Santa Fe Catholic. Here's the snap. Martinez flips it his way. Left side, he strinkles around and is hit after a gain of 2 maybe, but there is a flag. I don't have another number 15 on my roster here, so I can't tell you who carried the ball. Had positive yardage, but we'll see what the call is by the head official as they convene and talk about what the decision is here. It's going to be a hold, and it's going to go against Santa Fe Catholic. So a 5-yard penalty, 10-yard penalty. Will move the ball back and set up 2nd down and about 15. Ball will be placed outside of the 20-yard line. Outside of the 15-yard line at about the 16. So that's going to set up about 2nd and 15, 24?
The 25-yard line.
25-yard line is where they set that up?
Right.
Pardon that, you're right. That is the 25-yard line. It's hard to see from our vantage point.
Right.
We're in the upper left corner of the bleachers here, but you're right. It's on the 25-yard line. It sets up 2nd and, quite long. They need to get inside of the 10. Here's the snap. Martinez needs to throw. Pressure. This one's to the near sideline. This is overthrown, intended for Jones. Martinez put a little bit too much mustard on that one. Was looking for Jones, who was open.
Jones got spun around on his route, and if he had a straight line planned out and ran a little further, he might have had a chance, but Jones got a little spun around while going towards the end zone.
That'll stop the clock with 2 seconds left in the first quarter. It sets up 3rd and very long, and Nick, this is about 3rd down and 20. Not a lot of plays in your playbook for this kind of a scenario, especially for a team like Santa Fe Catholic.
You may just want to get a play that gets a little closer to field goal range and give your kicker a chance. But that will end it here.
That will. They ran the last 2 seconds off the clock. Now the referees, wait a minute here, are going to call everyone back on. That did not end the first quarter. I didn't think it could have because the clock stops on an incomplete pass. You don't just run 2 seconds off the clock either. Don't know what I was thinking. But with 2 seconds left, it's 3rd down and very long for Santa Fe Catholic here, and Martinez sets up in the gun with 3 wide receivers, make it 4. Martinez, big drop, has some time, looking left side. There's a flag. Martinez trying to get outside. He's hit and driven out of bounds near the 25-yard line. There is a flag back near the line of scrimmage. Holding goes against Santa Fe, but that play is most likely going to be declined. See what the decision is by head coach Derek Alexander for Bishop McLaughlin.
Colton Nussel on the tackle on the far sideline of the quarterback.
Martinez trying to get the outside there, just couldn't quite get around the end. But you were right there. It looked to me like Santa Fe was looking for just a positive yardage play, maybe to set up something for the kicking game.
Right.
The wind has really died down. There's no wind to speak of. And that ends the first quarter of that play as well. Martinez looks to be up and moving all right, so it'll be fourth down for for Santa Fe Catholic at the start of the second quarter as they'll switch sides. But, Nick, through one quarter of play, we have a tie game at 6. Of course, Santa Fe Catholic getting their 6 points on a 90-yard kickoff return touchdown by Nick Martinez. And on that really started the momentum well for Santa Fe Catholic.
Oh, right off the bat, Martinez with the run back. And on the other side, Bishop McLaughlin had a good run back of their own, but the Crimson Hawks were able to defend and get the ball back. And really what my first thought was in this quarter was the clock management. The Crimson Hawks kept the ball for a majority of the time, and really that's what you have to do against a team like Bishop McLaughlin to have an opportunity to win. You have to have the ball, have possession at most times, and they made the most of it driving down the field, but as a result, to end the first quarter, it looks as though they're going to give the ball back.
And, Nick, that's a really good point. Sometimes the best defense is an offense that's going to keep the opposing offense off of the field, and that's exactly what Santa Fe Catholic did. Bishop McLaughlin did get their touchdown on a 15-yard run by R.J. Percivali. We didn't see a lot of him in the first quarter, but Percivali on that play made a very good decision on a pump fake and took it to the corner of the end zone. So it's a 6-6 game at the start of the second quarter. Ball is placed on the 25-yard line. It's fourth and very long. And it looks to me like Santa Fe Catholic is going to try perhaps for the field goal, but instead Santa Fe is going to call a timeout coming out to start the second quarter. So one timeout left now for Santa Fe. They've used 2 so far. And perhaps they wanted to get out there and see what the personnel looked like for Bishop McLaughlin. I'm not quite sure.
Perhaps. You don't normally see a timeout to open a quarter, but definitely odd. However, we'll see what they plan on doing here.
Well, Nick Martinez was lined up to kick the field goal, and from where the ball is right now, that's just about, a 35-yarder from where he'll be? I'll make it about a 40-yarder. A little bit further. About a 40-yarder for Nick Martinez. That is...
Right, the ball's on the 25-yard line, so it'll be about a 42-yarder.
Just about. Martinez, 150-pound junior. He's going to kick his weight in feet here just about. 150 yards. 150 feet, pardon. So we'll see exactly what the decision is for the Crimson Hawks as now the tee is thrown back here on the near sideline. So perhaps now it's just a punt coming for Martinez. And he's going to line up and go for it here on fourth down, it looks like. 3 wide receivers for Martinez. It's fourth and very long. The ball needs to get inside the 5. Snap back. Martinez is going for it. Pressure coming. Here's a heave towards the end zone on the far side, and that ball is caught at the end zone. That is a touchdown for Santa Fe Catholic. What a catch out there by Justin Lucas. Fourth and very long, and a Hail Mary to the end zone. Gets the touchdown. What a play. It's now 12-6, Crimson Hawks. Just a heave down the field on the far side. Nick, you seem to be speechless.
Well, that's all you can say about it. It was a heave down the right side and into the end zone. You gave your wide receiver, Lucas, an opportunity, and sure enough, he came down with it.
And Martinez will look to kick the extra point here. 12-6, Crimson Hawks. They have now outscored their point total for the season here in the first and 8 seconds into the second quarter. So this team is feeling it a little bit more here offensively in this game against Bishop McLaughlin, as Martinez is going to go for the 2-point conversion, throw off his back foot, right side, ball's up in the air, but incomplete. And the conversion is no good. That attempt intended once again for Justin Lucas. So it'll be 12-6 with 11:52, and Bishop McLaughlin will get the football on the kick after that touchdown pass, just about a 20-yard touchdown pass for Nick Martinez, puts Santa Fe Catholic in the end zone for the second time tonight.
Play On Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at Play On Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
And we do thank you for joining us here on PlayOnSports.com, here live from Lakeland, Florida. I'm Nick Grunowitz alongside Nick Flamia, Matthew Sardo working the camera, Ashley Morrow working our production tonight. We thank you for their fine work week after week. With 11:52 left in the second quarter, a 20-yard touchdown throw by Nick Martinez has put the home team, the Crimson Hawks from Santa Fe Catholic High School, up over the Bishop McLaughlin High School Hurricanes 12-6. And the Hurricanes set to receive the ball, and they have two back to receive. Nussel and Myers will wait back just inside of their own 20-yard line, and Martinez will kick this off. As Nussel and Myers wait, once again, a 12-6 game. Santa Fe Catholic came into this game scoring 9 points in their first 3 games on the year. And here's the kick. It's a short line drive that's fielded and fumbled inside of the 25-yard, 30-yard line. And outside, this is Nussel going to the far side. He finds a seam across midfield and pushed out of bounds goes Nussel, but there is a flag down. And we'll see where this will take the ball back. But another very strong return by Bishop McLaughlin. They started their first drive of the game in Crimson Hawk territory, and they're looking to do the same here, pending on the penalty.
There's a flag around the 50-yard line. It looks to be a block in the back. So this ball coming back a few.
So a block in the back. They'll place the ball at the spot of the foul. And still it looks as if that ball is going to be placed around the midfield area. So we'll see where it's spotted. But Bishop McLaughlin, you know, we talked about how long Santa Fe Catholic held the football in that first quarter. Bishop McLaughlin only got one drive, and it was a 30-yard drive. So they're still getting the pistons moving on this offense. And Bishop McLaughlin comes into the game 2-1, fresh off a win last week, 17-0. That was over Merritt Island Christian over on the east coast of Florida. Go ahead.
Yeah, 2-game winning streak for Bishop McLaughlin, looking to make it 3, but not an easy task against this Crimson Hawks team so far.
R.J. Percivali threw for 94 yards in that game. Colton Nussel, 3 receptions, 47 yards. But Bishop McLaughlin looking to answer that last touchdown by Mick Martinez and Santa Fe Catholic as the ball will be placed on the 40-yard line of the Hurricanes. And Percivali sets up behind center. Here comes the snap. Give to the back, running right side past the 40 to the 45 to midfield and pulled down. And that's Myers again. They'll mark Myers near midfield. It's a first down for the Hurricanes in about a 12-yard run.
Martinez on the tackle defensively.
Martinez doing just about everything for this team to try to propel them to a victory tonight. It would be their first of the year. Now, this Crimson Hawks team did get a win, but it was in the preseason this season.
That's right, back on August 23rd. A 7-0 win for Central Florida Christian.
So 1st and 10, 49-yard line of Santa Fe, and motion early on the offensive line, and then a big push there by Santa Fe Catholic as well. That was Alex Dry. Had a little push off there. It looked like it was a little bit more just in reaction in case the guy was coming at him, but a couple of players on the Bishop McLaughlin side not happy. Flags fly, and we'll see what the call is, whether or not there might be a personal foul penalty involved here as well, but it's early motion on the offense. That's going to be at least one penalty. Encroachment will go against the offense, and on the other side, now the referees will talk one more time. I think that's going to be it.
So no penalty on the defense. They'll back the ball up for the offense, and I'm not sure about that.
Well, I'd have to agree with the referee there. Now he's going to say once again, false start, not early motion. And the ball will set up. That's a 5-yard penalty. They'll set up 1st and 15 for Bishop McLaughlin. I don't mind the call there. The guy gets up. He's moving towards you.
Right.
I mean, there was a little extra push there, but I think you give the player the benefit of the doubt. And here's the give to Myers. Skips past the line, inside of midfield, cutting left side, inside the 45, inside the 30. Towards the far sideline he goes and pulled down finally from behind near the 20-yard line. And Myers continues to run the ball strongly here early in the game. So Austin Myers getting a first down yardage and more. And in near the red zone go the Hurricanes with 10:48 left in the second quarter. 12-6 lead for the Crimson Hawks. Alex Martinez, a 20-yard touchdown to give the Crimson Hawks their second lead of the game. They led it 6-0. Percivalli with a 15-yard touchdown run tied the game at 6. And now it's 12-6 Crimson Hawks. As Percivalli sets up behind center, 1st and 10, ball on the 21-yard line of the Hawks. Here's the snap, give to the right side, runner trying to get around the end, and he's hit, sheds the blocker, upfield he goes, and finally pulled down. That's Colton Nussel who gets some positive yardage, 9 yards it looks like. And it's going to set up second down and about 2. He got 8 yards.
It's a nice tandem to have with Nussel and Myers back-to-back, both of them going very long in distance in their runs, and now inching closer to the end zone.
Both guys, a little bit bigger guys, 180 pounds for Nussel, 164 for Myers, but they find the holes well as now this is Sammy Sullivan in the backfield as the up back, and the give instead is to Nussel. He's hit in the backfield and pushed down hard for a loss on that play. And that was Joe Deerdorf, with the stop. He read that one all the way and was right on top of Nussel, who fortunately held on to the football. But that play goes for a loss of about 4, and it sets up 3rd and, we'll say, 5. 9:27 left in the first half. 3rd and 6, as I'm told by the PA announcer.
You were close.
Some personnel changes coming for Bishop McLaughlin as William Petoskey comes out. And now looks like a timeout is called. Yes. Timeout for head coach Derek Alexander and Bishop McLaughlin. That's the first of the half for Bishop McLaughlin. They have 2 remaining here in the second quarter with 9:15 left. It's a 12-6 game. The Crimson Hawks lead the Hurricanes. And Nick, once again, both these teams offensively seem to be running the ball very well on Bishop McLaughlin's side with Nussel and Myers, and on Santa Fe Catholic side, of course, with that tandem of Stambrotsky
and Waller.
Yes.
Right, both teams have 2 very good running backs that they're utilizing, and successfully at that. Nussel and Myers have proven it here in this drive, but we saw Zambrowski and Waller in the first quarter very successful, driving down and giving Martinez a chance, and that's all he needed was a chance in the end of that first quarter to the start of the second quarter, a heave to the end zone and a touchdown in the Hail Mary, but it was really the running backs to give him a chance driving the ball down the field.
A touchdown that left you quite speechless, Nick.
A little bit.
On that touchdown.
I had thoughts of the Monday Night Football game last week.
Oh, that was a legitimate touchdown. The
Right.
Monday Night Football game, maybe not, but Martinez should get that touchdown, and it was a very nice throw and a very nice catch as well for the offense. But on the other side, and Justin Lucas, who had the catch, credit to the offensive lines. They've opened up some very nice holes for these running backs and given the quarterbacks quite a bit of time. And it's 3rd down and about 6 for Bishop McLaughlin. Here's the snap. Quick toss left side. This is Nussel. He's going to run to the left side, trying to get around the end. Finds the corner, falls forward, gets inside of the 10-yard line and the first down for the Hurricanes. Looked like Nussel was thinking about throwing that ball for just a minute. I thought he was changing the grip, but decided to hold on to it and get the first down yardage. So it's 1st and goal for the Hurricanes. See where they place this ball. Just about on the 5-yard line. It looks like from here. No, short of that. Pardon, inside. It's just about at the 12-yard line, not inside of the 10. At the 11-yard line. It's hard to see from our vantage point exactly what yard line they're on, but it's on the 11, says the PA announcer. 12-6 Crimson Hawks. And here's the snap. Give right side. This is Myers trying to get around the end. Hit in the open field and taken down. And there's Alex Martinez once again as he takes down his number 11 counterpart on the opposite team, Austin Myers.
And Nick Martinez on the tackle.
What did I say?
Alex. It's all good.
Nick Martinez with the stop. And Martinez, if he doesn't make that play, it could be that Myers gets into the end zone there. A nice open field tackle to get the running back Myers in the backfield. The play goes for a gain of 1 with 8 minutes left in the first half. Myers the deep back again here. The snap. Myers again. Left side he goes, but there are flags and the play stopped. This looks like it's going to go against the offense.
Possibly a false start.
This is when plays offensively really kill you in the end zone. So it sets up, it was 2nd and 9. Ball needs to get about to the 1-yard line. It's going to move you back 10 yards. We'll see what the call is. False start is 5 yards.
They're discussing it.
10 yards.
Right.
Looked to me like it was a false start, so this should set them back to set up about a 2nd and about 14. And it will. False start. So we'll see where they mark this one. Should be a 5-yard penalty. Move them back.
Right. So
that ball will move them back to the 15-yard line. So it sets up 2nd down and 14 for the Hurricanes. 7:55 left in the first half. A 12-6 lead for the Crimson Hawks. And once again, just a surprising offensive output tonight for Santa Fe Catholic. They had been outscored by opponents this season 143-9 and have scored 12 points here in the first half. As R.J. Percivali sets up behind center, moves it back in motion. That is Myers to the slot. Here's the snap. Quick throw, Myers with a catch, trying to get around the end. He does. Finds the sideline to the 5, and to the end zone he goes. A touchdown for Colton Austin Myers. And just like that, this game is tied at 12 with 7:47 left in the first half.
Well, just a simple screen play to the left side. Myers put in motion and went to the left and had blockers out in front after the catch in the backfield and had open room to the end zone and to the left pylon and was able to put the Hurricanes with the equalizing score. It's 12-12 looking for the go-ahead.
Touchdown pass number 4 on the year for R.J. Percivali. And now to kick it, looking for the extra points, will be John Cummings as the kick is up. And that one is down the middle. It is good. And just like that, the first lead of the night for Bishop McLaughlin. It's 13-12. The Hurricanes lead the Crimson Hawks with 7:47 left in the first half. And, well, Nick, on that pass there, the Bishop McLaughlin, moved Myers into motion at the last minute into the slot, and the defense just couldn't find the personnel to match up with him and keep him accounted for, and there was just a missed assignment there.
Exactly. It was a good play call to the left side, and Myers with his speed and a bit of more open room to the left side had a blocker out in front, and he was able to get into the end zone quite easily.
Yeah, with the running back, Myers is a running back. He becomes the middle linebacker's responsibility on that play, but what happened there was the outside linebacker did not pick him up on the outside, and from there, he pretty much ended up wide open on the quick screen pass, and Bishop McLaughlin was able to pick up the touchdown. And like you said, credit to Derek Alexander and the coaching staff for being able to find that weakness and take advantage of it, as Cummings is going to kick this one off, because from there the defense just did not have an answer, and Myers was able to run it in 14 yards for the touchdown, and the score is 13-12. Bishop McLaughlin over Santa Fe Catholic, and Nick Martinez will wait back once again for the kick. Out there, it's Nick Martinez as well as another returner,
George Waller.
As Cummings is set to kick this one deep, and he does. Low line drive. This is towards Waller. Skips off his leg and rolls back inside of the 20. Waller finally picks it up and is in some trouble trying to get around the end. Sheds one. Has some room. Gets past the 15. Skips between 2 past the 20. And he rolls off another couple. Look at this. Past the 30. To the 40 he goes and is finally taken down at the 45. Waller will not go down on that play and finally is able to scamper it out from, they had him dead to rights out there, but he's able to get it to the 45-yard line.
Let's talk about making something out of nothing. It took Waller a good 5 seconds to pick up the football and was able to use his blockers to the left of him and get around to the near sideline and find some open room, shed a few tackles, and just like that, he's at the 45.
And Nick, for a moment there, Waller running to the left side at about the 20, had 3 defenders coming at him with 1 blocker, and he found just a slight opening. I don't know how he
squeezed his way through there.
How he fit through there. Waller, 212 pounds, but was able to get in there and make it happen and got to the 45. And now Nick Martinez with some very nice field position, looking to get the Crimson Hawks back up on top with 7:28 left in the first half. 13-12 Bishop McLaughlin, and the give is the up back, running left side, hit at the line, driving forward, and the play will go for no gain. And the carry there.
Zambrowski, number 22. Wearing number 22. We have red here, 55, but wearing a different jersey number, according to our roster.
Absolutely. And the clock continues to run. 7 minutes left here in the first half. 13-12, Bishop McLaughlin leads Santa Fe Catholic. We thank you for joining us here on PlayOnSports.com alongside Nick Flammy. I'm Nick Grunowitz. And Santa Fe Catholic coming out of the timeout. Nick Martinez already with a kickoff return for a touchdown and a passing touchdown tonight, looking for some more. Strong eye, 2 wide outs to snap. Pitch, right side goes the runner, sheds a couple, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and falls forward for a yard.
Zambrowski again, not much there on the carry. However, he was able to maybe get 1 yard on the play.
And that's going to set up 3rd and 9. It's the first time that Santa Fe Catholic has struggled to move the ball on a drive, as the first 2 runs have gone virtually nowhere. And some personnel changes coming in. Martinez stays in, as coming in with him is Alex Gutierrez. Pardon that, Gutierrez coming off, not coming in. And Martinez will line up in the gun here. Little twin set, a split backfield. With Stambrowski on the right side. Here's the snap. Martinez under pressure. Gets around, almost tripped up, staying on his feet. Running back to the left, but he's hit in the backfield and taken down for a loss. And Bishop McLaughlin's going to force the Crimson Hawks to a 3-and-out here. It's going to set up 4th and very long, about 14 yards. And right there, Alex Martinez just under fire way too early, didn't have the protection.
They tried rolling out to the right side to try and find room, but nothing there as Hurricanes players surrounded him on the far sideline and was able to bring him down in the back.
And now the punter going to come out, I believe. Yes, Alex Dry will come out with if you. And the first will be the official timeout, but we will talk about this punting team just a little bit for Santa Fe Catholic. We talked with head coach William Dickerson before the start of the game, and he said, well, if you don't know, we have the largest punter in the state, Alex Dry, a senior offensive and defensive lineman, comes in at 240 pounds. He says he doesn't know what he's doing, but he gets it done.
Exactly. He was a defensive guy, and he just said one day, Coach, I can punt. And sure enough, he's got the punting job, and sure enough, he does a great job with it. We saw him before the game, and he was doing pretty well.
Squared up the ball well. He was standing about the 40-yard line and dropping it inside the same side, 40 there, kicking it very nicely. Just was making it rain, was doing a very nice job, and we'll see what Alex Dry can do here as he'll come out to punt for the first time today. This is the first punt for either team today. And back to return for Bishop McLaughlin. That's Colton Nussel, who will wait at his own 20-yard line. No wind to speak of here tonight in Lakeland, Florida, so Dry with no help, but no impedance either. And Bishop McLaughlin showing some serious pressure. They're going to try to get to Dry. High snap. Dry's kick almost blocked, but it's a very nice one. Good hang time. Fair catch called. And the ball's going to skip inside of the 35, inside of the 25, and fall near the 20-yard line. Very nice kick by Dry there. He doesn't look like an offensive lineman on that kind of a play. Showed some agility, went up and got it, and was able to drop it on his right foot. So the punt will put Bishop McLaughlin just inside of their own 20-yard line, and that is where starting quarterback R.J. Percivali and the offense will get things started. Percivali, a rushing touchdown of 15 yards and a passing touchdown of 14 yards tonight. His team leads the Crimson Hawks 13-12 with 5:02 left in the first half. And Nick, along with the teams out here playing well, very nice turnout for this Crimson Hawks team. We have 2 sets of stands out here, the ones that we're sitting in, and then another set to our left, and both of them are full. It's nice to see the community come out here and support the team.
The standing room only on the left side.
As the Hawks looking for the first win of the year, throw to the right side of the flat is incomplete. They're going to call it a forward pass. It's going to set up 2nd and 10, intended for Myers. So Percivali just overthrew his intended target there, but once again the offensive coaching staff trying with a quick pass to the running back to see if they can get him outside and into some free space. So it's 2nd and 10 here for Bishop McLaughlin. Santa Fe Catholic looking to find an answer for Austin Myers, who has had a very nice game so far. Myers lines up as the back standing to the right of Percivali on this play. Here's the snap. Percivali looking, decides to rush it himself. Left side, tied up and pulled down And there's Dry with the stop there on the play. So the punter and defensive lineman is able to take down Percivalli and set up a 3rd and long. And Dry was the only one that could have made that play, and Percivalli would have had some serious room if he hadn't.
Well, good job by Dry to his right side to get an arm on the play, on the runner, bring him down.
Percivalli gets a yard, sets up 3rd and 9. 4:26 left in the first half here in Lakeland, Florida. We thank you for joining us here on PlayOnSports.com. Crimson Hawks from Santa Fe Catholic taking on the Bishop McLaughlin Hurricanes. And here's the snap. Percivalli throwing this one down the left side. Ball is in the air, and it is on the far sideline. Did he catch it? There's a flag down. They're going to call it incomplete. But a flag is down. And a player is down as well for Bishop McLaughlin. They're calling for the training staff and calling for it energetically as well. So a player is down on the far sideline. This looks not good for Bishop McLaughlin. I didn't see what player it was that went down. The initial call, it looked like, was that the pass was incomplete.
We have 2 flags on the play.
And they're going to call for the training staff here with 4:05 left in the first half. And while they check on him, we'll step aside. It's 13-12. Bishop McLaughlin leads Santa Fe Catholic here on PlayOnSports.com. .05 left in the first half and a 13-12 lead for the Bishop McLaughlin Hurricanes over the Santa Fe Catholic Crimson Hawks. We thank you for joining us here on PlayOnSports.com. The injured player for Bishop McLaughlin has gotten up off the field under his own power, and play will resume. There was an unsportsmanlike conduct call as well as a pass interference call. Not sure exactly where they're going to end up spotting the ball on this play, but the ruling on the field was an incomplete pass with a pass interference, Nick. And from there, I was hearing something about an unsportsmanlike penalty, but I watched the player go down. I missed anything that happened after that.
And I was watching the same thing you were, the player going up and down and then calling for the training staff, but I didn't see exactly where the ball is supposed to be spotted. But right now,
and the referees are talking with Bishop McLaughlin head coach Derek Alexander on the far sideline. We're trying to get an understanding of exactly where the call is here. And head referee is going to move the ball up the field, telling Bishop McLaughlin's team to move up that way. But I haven't seen a motion. I know that there was a motion for a unsportsmanlike penalty as well there.
Well, one referee has the ball in his hand and is walking along the line where it looked as though the play was attempted.
Well, that's where the pass interference was. They'll put that at the spot of the foul.
Right.
So referees will come out. Let's see what the motion is here. As the fans here are all waiting quietly as well for what the decision is on the call. This ball, after the pass interference, they're going to move this ball 30 yards down the field just about, and they're going to put it right inside of the midfield, right inside of midfield and about the 46-yard line. So turns out to be a huge play on 3rd and 9 that puts the ball in Crimson Hawks territory. So the unsportsmanlike penalty was declined, pass interference. So they put it at the spot of the foul and then 15 yards as well. And
right.
That's where they'll put the ball. So I'm glad we got that just about all cleared up. Referees give about 4 or 5 different signals to get that done, but still, It's 1st and 10. Ball spotted on the 46-yard line of the Crimson Hawks. A 13-12 lead for Bishop McLaughlin with 4:05 left in the first half. And once again, I'm alongside Nick Flamia. I'm Nick Grunowitz. We do thank you for joining us here on PlayOnSports.com. We're in Lakeland, Florida, on the campus of Santa Fe Catholic High School. It's a clear-skied and warm Friday night here in the Sunshine State. As R.J. Percivali sets up behind center. And here's the snap. Give to the back. Left side he goes. And into the secondary he goes near the 40. And finally pulled down is the runner. That's Sammy Sullivan. Sullivan got towards the far sideline about 2 yards short of the first down. So that's an 8-yard run for Sullivan. I think it's 3 yards short. It's a 7-yard run.
We haven't seen much of Sullivan in this game yet, but here he is with the carry.
Well, Sullivan was another guy who had a large presence in that 17-0 win at Merritt Island Christian. 5 rushes for 56 yards and a touchdown. Also had 10 tackles that led the team in that game. So 2nd and 3, the snap, give to the up back. Sullivan again, right side he goes, splits a couple tackles. He continues to run his way right. Pardon that was Justin Betancourt, the runner. He gets the first down and more. And a player down as well for Bishop McLaughlin, and the training staff is going to be called again. And this is Betancourt who's down, wearing number 42. So 3:16 left in the first half, and another injury timeout here on the field. And right there, Betancourt, he was the up back on the play, was able to just find the opening to the right side of the tackle, and was able to work his way up the field.
All right, Betancourt, another captain on this team, a senior, 5'8", 212 pounds, and was able to muscle through the line to get positive yardage, but another injury timeout as Betancourt down on the play.
This is the second injury timeout in 2 plays. 3 plays make it for Bishop McLaughlin. Unfortunate for Bishop McLaughlin, they came dressing just about 35 or 40 guys. Santa Fe Catholic on the other side, just 20 guys. And I think that's something else that we'll have to keep an eye on. Of course, we spoke with Santa Fe Catholic head coach William Dickerson. He said, they got some late notices from the doctors on checkups from the guys that weren't able to play. Some fatigue may play into this game as well, as Santa Fe Catholic is shorthanded.
Right, at first that Coach Dickerson thought he only was able to have 17 players dressed for this game, but he was able to get 3 more players cleared, and currently 20 players are dressed for the game for Santa Fe.
So 3:16 left in the first half, 13-12 lead. They're still looking at Betancourt, who is speaking with the trainer now, but Betancourt is going to get up and start to work his way off the field, being helped by the trainer, amid applause from all of the fans here. Glad to see him get up. So Betancourt, who's nursing kind of that right lower half, is going to get off the field at the very least, and play will resume. 13-12 game. Bishop McLaughlin leads Santa Fe Catholic, and Bishop McLaughlin is driving here. R.J. Percivali, the starting quarterback, working that 3-headed monster of running backs of Colton Nussel, Austin Myers, and Sammy Sullivan. The 3 of them have been very good tonight. And, Nick, for Santa Fe Catholic, they need to find a way to stop those 3 running backs.
They definitely do. It's for Bishop McLaughlin, that's really the driving force right now. And for Santa Fe to have a chance, they need to find some way to stop it.
R.J. Percivali coming back out, and Bishop McLaughlin will huddle up. And Nussel will set up in the backfield. Leading blocker for him is Sammy Sullivan. Percivali behind center. 1st and 10, the snap. Give to Nussel. Left side he goes. Finds a hole. Runs right side now as he cut back. And gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe got a yard, but not much on the play. And slow to get up for Bishop McLaughlin is another player here. That's Nussel, who's slow to get up. And now they're going to call for the training staff again. They're earning their money tonight. And Derek Alexander's going to come out now and look at his player. But Nussel down right now after being hit. And the training staff, at this moment, they're looking at another player. Can't be found. Here comes the trainer now. 2:58 left in the first half.
Well, keep it score at home. It's now 3 injury timeouts in the last 4 plays.
That helps the shorthanded Santa Fe Catholic Crimson Hawks as well, as they're playing with just 20 players, but Nussel will get up and walk off on his own. Maybe just got the wind knocked out of him. Just as the trainer ran her way out, Nussel was able to get up and say, I'm all right. So Nussel okay, heading off. Percival to continue here. So Nussel goes down, Betancourt down. Nussel down for at least one play, that is. And it's 2nd and 10 for Bishop McLaughlin, who lead by 1, 13-12 over Santa Fe Catholic. Clock continues to run, 2:53 left in the first half. Split backfield for Percival, who sets up in the gun. Here's the snap. Percival under pressure. Screen throw right side, ball caught. Inside of the 15 goes the receiver, and down is William Petoskey, who had the catch. And Sambrowski with the stop. We'll see how far that play went for. Just about 8 or 9 yards. That looks like it's going to set up a first down. They going to move the chains? Yes, they will. It sets up first. Pardon that. No, it sets up. They moved it to first down, but where's the yardage at here? As the Sticks have dialed a first down. Should be 3rd down. Should be 3rd and about 1. It is 3rd down. At least if I'm correct. I don't think the
I'm not sure either.
Knows. Here's the snap. Give to the back, right side he goes, trying to get around the end, skips between 2 players and gets the touchdown. That's Noah Clanahan with a 12-yard run. And just like that, it's 20-12 Bishop McLaughlin. At number 15, Noah Clanahan, 162-pound junior, gets the touchdown with 2:16 left in the first half. Didn't know if it was on first down or 3rd down, but a touchdown really ended the controversy there. And Bishop McLaughlin will line up for the extra point. So there's 13 unanswered points. Make that 14 unanswered points. Pending the extra point, of course, coming from Cummings. Scored by Bishop McLaughlin. Snap back, hold is down, kick is up, and it is good. 2:16 left in the first half. 20-12, Bishop McLaughlin leads Santa Fe Catholic here in Lakeland, Florida. And the Crimson Hawks set to get the ball back.
PlayOnSports.com is not only your destination for Friday night football action, but it's also the place for the most comprehensive coverage of high school playoff and championship events in all sports from across the country. PlayOnSports.com. High school sports lives here.
Noah Clanahan with a 12-yard run. It puts Bishop McLaughlin up 20-12 with 2:16 left in the first half. We do thank you for joining us here on your home for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com, alongside Nick Flamia. I'm Nick Grunnow. It's Matthew Sardo, our videographer today, and Ashley Morrow, our producer. We thank you for their time and their fine work once again this week. And the Crimson Hawks set to receive this one back after that 12-yard run by Clanahan. And Nick, on that play, the offensive line really set it all up for Clanahan. Did a nice job sealing it off.
Definitely, and Clanahan was able to find a hole to the right side and was able to penetrate through to the end zone.
So now Bishop McLaughlin set to kick it off. It will be Cummings who just kicked the extra point to send it off. Martinez and Waller wait back, both standing near their own 15. And Cummings ready to go. And he sends a high line drive back. Waller has it skip in front of him, back towards the end zone. It will roll in to the end zone for a touchback. So the ball will be placed at the 20-yard line, and that is where Santa Fe Catholic will get started with 2:16 left in the first half. And Nick, Santa Fe Catholic, they put up 12 points after scoring just 9 through the first 3 games. But Nick Martinez needs to get something going on this drive because Bishop McLaughlin gets the ball to start the second half. This is a big momentum shift if Santa Fe Catholic can get a touchdown and stay in this game.
Yeah, with 2:16 left, you have minimal time to work with, but Martinez has the ball right now, looking to lead his offense. And as you said, the Hurricanes get the ball the second half. So this is an opportunity for Martinez to make some noise before halftime.
2-minute drill for the Crimson Hawks. Martinez sets up in the gun with the back standing to his right and 3 wide receivers. Here's the snap. Rolling right, Martinez looking downfield, throws on the run. Ball is incomplete. Pass broken up by Bishop McLaughlin by number 22, Diego Heitzenzerling.
Intended for number 21, Gabe Torrey, but he couldn't hold on to it.
So it sets up 2nd and 10 with 2:12 left in the first half. 20-12 lead for Bishop McLaughlin over Santa Fe Catholic. Santa Fe Catholic led a majority of this game 6-0 after the first kickoff was taken back 90 yards for a touchdown. They led it 12-6 after that. Quick throw near sideline. Ball is incomplete through the hands of Waller, and a late flag after that. That falling in behind Alex Stafford as well. And there's another flag in the middle of the field, so 2 flags down. Not sure exactly. Maybe a roughing the passer penalty, as Nussel had kind of a free run at Martinez, but I missed that. On the near side, it was a close pass interference call, whether or not it would be one or not. And we'll see what the referee has to say.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Santa Fe.
So unsportsmanlike conduct against Santa Fe, pass interference against Bishop McLaughlin, penalties will offset. So really we go nowhere. It sets up 3rd and 10. So another personal foul against against Santa Fe Catholic. And that's their 2nd of the night. It's unfortunate for Santa Fe Catholic because the pass interference would have given 1st down and some very nice field position. But instead, 3rd and 10. Make it 2nd and 10. And Martinez set up. Huge drop under pressure. Throws off the back foot behind the wide receiver, and that's going to set up 3rd and 10.
A good pressure by the Hurricanes, driving Martinez back in the pocket. And he tried to roll out to his right side, but couldn't find anyone.
Dial it down showing 3rd down with the penalties offsetting. They just reset 2nd down is what they did. So now it's 3rd and 10 for the Crimson Hawks.
3rd and 10.
Referee setting it up. The ball is placed on just about the 20-yard line. With 2:04 left in the first half, 20-12 lead for Bishop McLaughlin. Martinez set up in the gun. To the back to his right, here's the snap. Play action, Martinez on the run, trying to get outside, looking downfield, throws this one down the field and way out of bounds. And that ball is going to go incomplete. So it's going to set up 1st and make it 4th and very long. With 1:56 left, and we're going to see the state's largest punter, Alex Dry, once again, 240-pound senior lineman, will come out to punt this one away. Crimson Hawks once again on the 2nd straight drive couldn't get something going. As Dry will set up, back to return is Colton Nussel. He waits near midfield, just about the 48-yard line of the Crimson Hawks. Good punt last time from Dry. This is a good snap. Punt is up and very high. This is a quality punt. Nussel waiting. He'll let it fall and bounce. Ball is going to roll the Crimson Hawks way near the 41-yard line. That's where it will be downs of Bishop McLaughlin. Another very fine punt. That one close to 39 yards. That's not a cheapie at all there from Alex Dry. The hang time on him, impressive as well. He went from 20 to 40.
Very good punt by Dry, and now the Hurricanes have another chance with 1:43 left. And remember, they get the ball first in the 2nd half. So another opportunity to try and increase their lead here in the first half.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for R.J. Percivali, the starting quarterback for the Hurricanes, with 1:43 left in the first quarter, make it in the first half. Ball placed on the 41-yard line on the left hash. Let's see what Percivali has in store here. And Bishop McLaughlin may need to go to the air with only 1:43 left, but with 2 timeouts in their back pocket, they have plenty of time. Something that Bishop McLaughlin hasn't done, that's go to the air. They'll set up with a deep back. That's Alex Gutierrez. Pardon that. That's Colton Hankin, it looks like. He goes into motion. Pardon that. Stafford, number 10. And Percivali's going to throw this one towards Stafford. Left side, that's Nussel. Waits for it and catches it. Tries to get around 2 defenders, but is taken down near the 40-yard line. And that's a 1st down for Bishop McLaughlin. Ball caught by Nussel there, number 1. And it sets up 1st and 10. Ball is near the 40-yard line. On the 39 is where they'll place it. 1:31 clock continues to run.
The defender had an idea of where that ball was going to land. Possibly a play defensively could have been made, but
Nussel had to cut back and actually make the catch. Percivali set up with a strong eye. And 2 wideouts. Nussel to the right side. And RJ gets the snap. Dropping back. Left side, he's going to run it himself. Has plenty of room inside of the 30. Near the first down marker he goes and will get out of bounds and get the first down, stopping the clock with 1 minute and 5 seconds left. Percivali with a very nice move there, decided to stick it in his pocket and keep it, and then got out of bounds at the first down marker. It stops the clock and also keeps him away from any harm. So 1st and 10 for Bishop McLaughlin. They set up with the ball at the 30-yard line. Look at the 28. Percivali comes out of the huddle. Do stay tuned after the end of the first half for the halftime show and the conclusion of this one here on PlayOnSports.com. Percivali set up behind center with a strong eye. And here comes the snap. Flip right side on the run. Back gets inside of the 25-yard line before being pulled down. And the ball carrier there, Noah Clanahan, who already has a touchdown today. 32 seconds left. And a timeout called by Bishop McLaughlin. So Bishop McLaughlin's going to try to manage the clock here. Maybe you have time for 2 plays. Maybe here you take a chance for the end zone, then kick the field goal. But 32 seconds left isn't a lot of time.
You have 1 more timeout. Or 2 more timeouts, actually.
It says 2. It should say 1. They just used 1 as well. It should be 1 timeout. Referees conferring on the field right now, but 32 seconds left, 20-12 lead for the Bishop McLaughlin Hurricanes. Coach Derek Alexander has piloted that ship to a 2-1 start, looking to make it 3-1. Santa Fe Catholic got off to a very quick start. They ran the opening kickoff back. That was the starting quarterback, Nick Martinez, ran it back 90 yards for a touchdown. At one point in time, led the game 6-0, and then 12-6, but the last 2 drives have stalled out for Santa Fe Catholic, and they've seen Bishop McLaughlin score 14 unanswered points to make this a 20-12 lead for the Hurricanes. 32 seconds left in the first half. And set up in the gun is Percivali with 5 wide receivers. They're going to really spread the field here, and the snap. Quick throw left side. Ball is caught by the wide receiver. That was number 23, Justin Lucas, and a hurry up now for Bishop McLaughlin. 22 seconds left. Ball is near the 15-yard line. Look at the 20-yard line. Percivali will set up in the gun. They're inside of the 20. 13 seconds left. Bishop McLaughlin has to use the timeout. Percivali just couldn't get it organized quick enough there. And Bishop McLaughlin with 11 seconds left. You may need to kick the field goal here if you want it, because there's no other way to really stop the clock if they run 1 more play, because as you saw there, Bishop McLaughlin could not get set up quick enough. We'll see what the head coach, Derek Alexander, what his decision is when they come out of the timeout. What would you do here? Kick the field goal or maybe go for a touchdown?
Well, do they have 1 timeout left or no timeouts?
That is the last timeout. And they're yelling to the press box right now.
With 11 seconds left, now they're putting it at 18 seconds.
18 seconds. Well,
so you have a chance
then
time
there
for
a little bit more time.
A shot to the end zone.
But it looks to me like they have 1 timeout left. I didn't think they had any left. But I'm not sure if that's the scoreboard or the officials saying they have 1 timeout left. But we'll say they have 1 left. It's on the scoreboard. 18 seconds left. 20-12 lead for Bishop McLaughlin. And Percivali set up in the gun with 5 wideouts here. Have to put it in the air to stop the clock if it's incomplete. Here's the snap. Little pump fake. Throw left side of the end zone. This ball's deep. Falling to the ground of the wide receiver. He does not catch it, but flags fly. And this is going to be a very easy pass interference call against Santa Fe Catholic. Daniel Jones out there.
And Justin Lucas out there as well on defense.
So the 2 of them near there. And see what the referee has to say. This should be a very quick meeting. This ball we moved just about half the distance to the goal as that play occurred in the end zone. 12 seconds left. And now a very good scoring opportunity for Bishop McLaughlin. This one we have not seen on this drive. Austin Myers, number 11, he has not gotten a carry yet. And they will move the ball all of the way just outside of the, all the way inside of the 10, near the 5-yard line. So it's first and goal for Bishop McLaughlin. Ball on the 12-yard line. 1 timeout left. And they put the clock at 8 seconds. Clock did change there. Let's see as the officials call time for a moment.
They started the clock. It was at 11.
It was.
And then the hand signal by the ref allowed the clock operator to start the clock, but then the refs whistling it dead.
And they're going to have to move it back to 11 seconds, which they do. Referee now talking with the sideline right now, trying to figure out where they need to have it. But right now, 11 seconds, 20-12 lead for Bishop McLaughlin. It's been a very interesting first half. 12 seconds is what they'll put on there. 32 combined points, 20 by Bishop McLaughlin, 12 by Santa Fe Catholic. But for the Crimson Hawks, it's been the best offensive output that they've had all season. Crimson Hawks came in scoring just 9 points through their first 3 games. They have 12 tonight. And Percivalli sets up first and goal near the 5-yard line with 4 wideouts. And here comes the snap. And flags fly. Quick throw left side. Ball's in the end zone for a touchdown. But this is going to come back. William Petoskey was out there. Seems to me Bishop McLaughlin is beginning to figure out that if they put someone in motion in the last moment, the Crimson Hawks have not been able to figure out the assignment for that man. But the false start will move the ball back 5 yards. 9 seconds left in the first half. And a personnel change for Bishop McLaughlin, as Percivalli will come back in and run the offense. He went to the sideline to get the play. Referee giving us a signal that it was indeed a false start. They'll move the ball back 5 yards. Outside of the 10-yard line, just about at the 13. Percivalli sets up in the gun. 4 wideouts, make it 5. And here's the snap. Left side, this one's lofted. Corner of the end zone. It is up, and it is incomplete. No good. 3 seconds left. And that sets up second and goal. And now the special teams unit will come out with John Cummings, the kicker, looking to put the field goal on the board.
Percivalli looking for Colton Nussel in the back left corner, but Little's overshot him beyond the end zone.
3 seconds left in the first half. Cummings is going to come in here and look for the field goal. He's going to kick this one from just about the 10-yard line, so it'll be a 20-yard field goal for Cummings. Snap is back, hold down, kick is up, end over end, and it is good. And it's 23-12, an 11-point lead for Bishop McLaughlin, and that will end the first half. So right there, Bishop McLaughlin unable to get the touchdown, but they will get the ball to begin the second half. And that's going to do it for the first half of play, with Bishop McLaughlin leading Santa Fe Catholic by a score of 23-12. We'll be back in a few minutes with our PlayOnSports.com halftime show. Don't go anywhere. It's Friday Night Football on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports. Welcome to the PlayOnSports.com halftime show, coming to you live from Lakeland, Florida. I'm Nick Grunowitz alongside Nick Flamme. Our halftime score is 23-12. Bishop McLaughlin leads Santa Fe Catholic. And, well, Nick, after one half of play, Santa Fe Catholic had an early lead, 6-0, and then 12-6. They really had the offense going, but then it really kind of scuttled out there over the last two drives.
Yeah, early on, the first play we saw, Nick Martinez returned the kick 90 yards for the opening score, a 6-0 early lead for the Santa Fe Crimson Hawks, and looked as though they had the momentum early on. They added another touchdown later on to make it 12-6 lead, but then later on in the second half, like you said, Bishop McLaughlin able to battle back and really utilize the run game to drive down the field and take the lead, ultimately 23-12.
And, Nick, that was the next thing I was going to get into. Bishop McLaughlin has really utilized that ground game. They've had 3 or 4 guys get some touches, and they've all been successful.
That's right. You have to first look at Austin Myers. I mean, we talked about him in the pregame, and what a day he had two games ago. That 4-touchdown on 8-carry day against Life Academy and a 38-20 win for the Hurricanes. But today he's showing some stuff as well here against the Crimson Hawks.
On the other side, Santa Fe Catholic, they led it 6-0, but with the game tied at 6 after a 15-yard touchdown run for R.J. Percivali to tie the game by Bishop McLaughlin. It was Nick Martinez that threw a 20-yard touchdown pass to Justin Lucas in a play that was really shocking. First of all, Nick Martinez had not shown a lot through the air, but he put that ball right on the button. It shows that, frankly, this Crimson Hawks team, they can move the ball offensively, but they have stalled out. But that play, a very special one.
Definitely. It closed out. We saw the first quarter close out with them driving to the right side of our screen here. And then first play, I think it was the first or second play to open the second quarter, the Hail Mary pass to the deeper right side of the end zone. And it was caught by Lucas on a Hail Mary one-on-one play, really it was. Martinez just gave Lucas a chance to jump up and make the catch, and sure enough, he came down with it.
And Bishop McLaughlin, the defense, has shut down this Crimson Hawk team, of course, each of the last 2 drives. It's now gone to just about 20. It's been 24 unanswered points for Bishop McLaughlin to end the first half. They lead it 23-12. Now, what do the Crimson Hawks need to do to try to get back into this one? Of course, only down by 11. It's still a very close game, but to get back into this one and maybe come away with their first win of the year.
Well, really, what we talked about that described the first quarter, the Crimson Hawks really utilized the ball possession, really. They had the ball in their possession for the majority of the time early on, and then it got a little away from them. They really have to keep R.J. Percivali, and the rest of the offense for the Hurricanes off the field as much as they can and utilize the time they have on the offense, try to drive the ball. But like you said, the defense for the Hurricanes really pushing it against the Crimson Hawks, and really that has to turn around for the Hawks to have a chance.
And, well, there it is. If the Crimson Hawks want to come away with their first win of the year, they're going to need to keep possession of the ball, hold on to it, and try to keep R.J. Percivali off the field. That's going to do it for the PlayOnSports.com halftime show. Friday Night Football will return in just a few minutes with the start of the second half right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot.
away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
You're watching PlayOnSports.com's presentation of Friday Night Football live from Lakeland, Florida. I'm Nick Grunowitz with Nick Flamia. And after one half of play, the Bishop McLaughlin Hurricanes lead the Santa Fe Catholic Hawks by a score of 23-12 as we get ready for the start of the second half of action. And, well, Nick, after one half, we talked a little bit in the pregame show about both teams really going to the ground game. But, frankly, if Santa Fe Catholic wants to get back into this one, they're going to need to rely on Alex Martinez, the starting quarterback.
Nick Martinez.
Nick Martinez, not Alex Martinez. Thank you, Nick Martinez. My mistake.
Martinez has really done it all this game. He's returned a touchdown to open the game and has utilized the defense well in the middle, but his main position, quarterback, that's where he has to lead the offense. And, yeah, they can't really rely much entirely on the run game. They have to put it through the air with Martinez. But here we go with Bishop McLaughlin starting it off the second half.
Bishop McLaughlin will receive. Martinez will kick it off. And the kick is short into the near side. It is received at the 40. And whistles fly as the ball carrier is taken down. That was Nick Atik who was taken down, looked like. And we'll see what the call is here from the officials, if that ball traveled far enough. Looks like they're going to set up and re-kick this one. And the fans here asking for an explanation from the referees, but they will line up and re-kick this ball. Players unsure exactly of what's supposed to happen either, as they'll throw the ball back to Martinez as well. Okay, well, they're going to redo it.
So let's redo it.
And I'm sure Santa Fe Catholic will take it as well, after that last kick would have put Bishop McLaughlin right at the 40-yard line. Martinez will line up and kick this one again, but after one half of play, once again, 23-12, Bishop McLaughlin leads Santa Fe Catholic, and we do thank you for joining us here on PlayOnSports.com. Nick Martinez, the quarterback, place kicker, will kick this one away, and a defensive back as well. This is a short kick, and this is going to draw an offsides penalty. As the line did not hold long enough, Martinez kind of slowed down there at the last moment. And it's going to be an offsides penalty against the kicking team. So we're going to kick this one again.
I'm trying to wonder why Martinez is kicking it so shallowly.
Trying to stay away from Austin Myers and Colton Nussel, I would guess. Nussel waits back, but Myers is not out there. Alex Stafford is out there. We haven't seen Myers since about midway through the second quarter. You hope that he's okay. But now the ball will be kicked from the 35-yard line by Martinez. At this point, boom it deep. See what happens, what Martinez decides to do. Bishop McLaughlin kind of moving up, expecting that short kick. Maybe you can surprise him here. And the kick is a line drive right to Nussel at the 25. He goes upfield. Cutting left side, picks up a block, is hit at the 40 and dragged down at the 41-yard line, and we end up right where we started after the first kick. So the second half finally underway here in Lakeland, Florida, on the campus of Santa Fe Catholic, the home of the Crimson Hawks. It's 23-12. Bishop McLaughlin, the Hurricanes, lead the Crimson Hawks. And starting quarterback R.J. Percivali and company will come out and get started. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line of the Hurricanes. Hurricanes move left to right. They're in the gold helmets, white jerseys, and gray shorts. Make it gold shorts. Pants, I guess you would say. Here's the snap. Give to the back, running right side, hits up the middle, and is stopped after a short gain of 2 or maybe 3.
And that was Myers on the carry.
It was. Myers did get the carry there. I was just trying to get a closer look to see if it was him or Alex Stafford who wears number 10. We'll set up 2nd and 7. 3-yard run for Myers. His shortest of the day. Myers has run all over the place. And the offensive lineup here sends Colton Nussel by himself to the right side. Ball on the left hash. Percivali with a straight eye sets up behind center. Here's the snap. 3-step drop throw right side. Ball caught at the 45. And the receiver is pulled down. That was William Petoskey, number 87.
Nice tackle by Nick Martinez.
Martinez really doing all that he can to keep his team in the game. He's made a couple of very nice open field tackles. And frankly, if Petoskey gets around the end there, he has a chance to really go for some huge yardage. But instead, Martinez able to make the play. 3rd down and 5. The ball set up at the 45-yard line of Bishop McLaughlin. As we're just underway here in the second half, R.J. Percivali and company come out of the huddle. Percivali sets up in the gun. Back to his right, that's Sullivan, and then Myers standing behind him. And now Percivali will set up kind of a pistol formation. Myers goes into motion. Got to keep an eye on him. The linebacker picks him up. The snap, throw across the middle. This ball's incomplete. There's a flag in the backfield and also across the middle. We'll see what the call. This looks like it's going to go against the defense. A couple of the linemen had their hands up in protest, but we'll see exactly what the call is. But we saw Santa Fe Catholic make the adjustment there. Got a hold on the offense. See what the second call is. They did pick up Myers coming out of the backfield there, so an adjustment from the coaching staff. We'll see what the other call is. A hold against the offense as well. That play is declined, sets up 4th down and 5. And we'll see what the call is from head coach Derek Alexander for Bishop McLaughlin, if they're going to go for it or if they're going to punt this one away and go 3 and out to open up the second half. An 11-point lead in their back pockets, 23-12. The Hurricanes lead the Crimson Hawks.
Nick, I'm trying to think if they had the punt in the first half.
They did not. There has not been a punt for Bishop McLaughlin yet. And there will not be. As Percivali sets up. In the pistol once again, Sullivan to his right. Myers to his left, and 2 wideouts. And Percivali surveying the defense. Looking to his right, Nussel on the right side.
Possibly trying to draw the offsides.
On the left side, Nick Atik. And finally a flag. This is going to go
delay a game.
For a delay a game. They were looking to get the offense off sides. Instead, the ball will be moved back 5 yards. Really no skin off the backs of Bishop McLaughlin. And out to punt will be Josh Cummings, the kicker and punter. Averaging 32 yards per punt this season. He'll kick it from inside of his own 30-yard line. The ball will be placed on the 40 of Bishop McLaughlin.
Martinez back to return.
Why not? He'll line up near his own 25. Heels on his own 25, it looks like. A 32-yard average for Cummings, who sets up between the hashes. Here's the snap. Kick is a high and a long one. This one's very good. It's going to drop in near the 30, but bounce the Hawks' way upfield past the 30, near the 35-yard line. So that's where Nick Martinez and company will take over. 1st and 10 near their own 37-yard line is where it'll be marked. And Nick Martinez and the offense looking to chip into that 11-point deficit. 23-12, Bishop McLaughlin leads Santa Fe Catholic. And Nick, Santa Fe Catholic needs to get it going on this drive. Get some momentum just like they did to start the first half.
Well, I got to tell you, that was a great opening for the defense here to open the second half. We talked in the first half about how Bishop McLaughlin will get the ball back to start the game, to start the second half, but a terrific 3-and-out put up by the Santa Fe Crimson Hawks.
Waller, the deep back on this I formation with 2 wide receivers. Martinez gives to Waller, hit in the backfield, driving forward is Waller, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, it looks. First play goes for no gain. It sets up 2nd and 10. And for a majority of that first half and now to begin the second half, that front 7 of Bishop McLaughlin has lived in the backfield of the Crimson Hawks. And they'll say Waller got a yard, so it sets up 2nd and 9. And a huddle up for Nick Martinez in the offense. And Zach Simcage, the wide receiver, by himself out to the left side. Strong eye. Waller, the deep back, here's the snap. Pitch to Waller, left side, picks up a tackle. Hit in the backfield, pulled down inside of the 35-yard line. They're going to mark him down just about at the 35. And that's a loss of 3 or 4. Sets up 3rd and very long for the Hawks. And Nick Martinez coming back to the sideline. Crimson Hawks staying, frankly, very dedicated to that run. They have not gone to the air really since that touchdown pass by Nick Martinez early in the second quarter. It actually was the first play of the second quarter.
Well, they'll have to throw it here 3rd and long.
Absolutely. And a timeout called by Santa Fe Catholic as they're going to talk it over and try to figure out what to do on offense here. But, Nick, I mean, putting the ball in the air is what I believe Santa Fe Catholic needs to do here in the second half to try to climb back into this one. They need to put the defense for Bishop McLaughlin on their heels, and right now they're able to stack 7, 8, 9 in the box. And, frankly, that was something that head coach William Dickerson talked about when we had a conversation with him before the game.
Right, and the run's not really been effective as they hoped so far, so they have to rely on, or at least try, to pass the ball more often with Martinez in order to have a chance here in this game, down by 11 points to begin the second half. Martinez needs to air it out.
Do you feel like they've gotten away from the pass just a little bit after that touchdown pass?
I think so, because we've seen more of the run as of late, and they have to get back to the passing. They really do, for Martinez and the Crimson Hawks to have a chance.
Santa Fe Catholic has gone 3-and-out, has gone with a punt each of their last 2 drives. It was 3-and-out each of the last 2 drives, trying to avoid the same here as Martinez gets the snap. Throws right side, ball is caught. Waller past the 30 and past the 35, near the 40 before being driven out of bounds. It's going to be short of the first down, but Waller does get some positive yardage and back past the original line of scrimmage, but a punt still coming for Santa Fe Catholic. So they go with a little bit of a bubble screen on the right side there. They moved everyone off to the right. Sets up 4th down at about 6. And once again, Alex Dry is going to come out and punt the ball away. And Nussel will go back to return. Dry with 2 magnificent punts in the first half. Very good hang time. Not bad distance either. As Dry waits, he'll kick from his own 30. It's a little bit to his right, but he drops it and kicks it very well. A wobbler. Nussel waits. It falls at the 35 and rolls inside of the 35-yard line to the 34, 33-yard line. And that is where Bishop McLaughlin will get started. Another very nice punt by Alex Dry. 3 of them tonight. All of them have pinned the opponents inside of the 35, and they have all given Santa Fe Catholic an opportunity to get to the return man. So 8:01 left in the third quarter, 23-12 lead for Bishop McLaughlin, and the Santa Fe Catholic defense looking to make another stand and try to keep the deficit at 11 points right where it is. And R.J. Percivali and the offense for the Hurricanes looking to add on to this lead. And here's a late addition for Santa Fe Catholic, Alex Gutierrez, number 18, late getting onto the field. He's going to line up right on the offensive line here. And Percivali sets up. They'll put Myers in motion the left side. Here comes the snap. Quick throw down the field near sideline. This is for Nussel, who makes the catch inside the 35 to the 30 he goes. Nussel with a very nice fingertips grab there before being taken down by Zach Sincage. Percivali puts it in the air, and well, it's a very nice toss there and a very nice catch.
A one-on-one to the right side, and Nelson able to Catch it around Sin Cage. Not much to that route, just straight up the line. Little curve towards the center, and Nussel able to make the catch.
A little bit of a deep post route, and I think Percivali there knew he had single coverage on the outside between Nussel and the defensive back Sincage, and was able to just take advantage of it. Said he felt that he felt that his guy was going to get there first, and he did. So 1st and 10, ball near the 30-yard line, and here's the snap. Give to the back, running right side. He cuts out. Outside the numbers and falling forward is the running back, and
Sammy Sullivan.
Sullivan once again with another nice run, and Bishop McLaughlin's offense continues to run on all cylinders here with the 3 running backs. And right there, Nussel, who will play a little running back, but he's more of a wide receiver with the catch. And they have Sullivan run it for another 10 yards and a first down. Ball is at the 15-yard line of Santa Fe Catholic. And R.J. Percivali lines up once again. Sullivan, the deep back. 2 wide receivers, 1 on either side. Here's the snap. Sullivan again, trying to find a hole. Gets around the end, inside the 5. Stutter steps, falls forward, and does not get into the end zone. He's pushed out of bounds. There is a flag down there at the near sideline.
Flag on the play.
And we'll see what the call is. Maybe a block in the back, maybe a hold as well. We'll have to wait for the official to let us know exactly what the foul call was on the near side. It's a hold that's going to go against Bishop McLaughlin, so that's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and make it a 10-yard penalty, and move the offense back to the 25-yard line. Sullivan almost had the touchdown there, but instead it's a negative yardage play. A penalty yardage play. They'll move the ball back 10 yards. As we wait for the referees to move the ball back 10 yards, this referee crew has struggled with the communication just a little bit during this game in terms of where the ball needs to go. It's the hold once again, he says. It goes against the offense. It sets up first down. But they came right up the middle. Another personal foul penalty. That's the 3rd of the game against Santa Fe Catholic. And that's going to set up a 1st and goal for Bishop McLaughlin. We'll see what yard line this ball ends up getting spotted on. But Waller right up the middle just did not have a single man to get by. And Percivali, a very nice job just to throw it off his back foot and get it in the neighborhood of Petoskey, who came down with the ball. So 6:26 left in the 3rd quarter, a 23-12 game here in Lakeland, Florida. Bishop McLaughlin leads Santa Fe Catholic. And they'll place the ball on the 5-yard line for Bishop McLaughlin. It's 1st and goal for the Hurricanes. Looking to extend this 11-point lead, it's 23-12. Percivali coming out of the huddle. He has Myers as the deep back, Sullivan to the right side of the Myers, and on the left side, Sonny Romano. Here's the snap. Give to the up back, running right side he goes. This is Sullivan trying to fight his way in. He's short of the first down. There is a flag down as well. And Sullivan running right side just got to about the 1-yard line but couldn't get into the end zone. Waller with the stop on the play.
Well, the Hurricanes using a lot of Sullivan to the right side. Myers in the game as well, but choosing Sullivan to the right. But again, another flag, and it'll be a false start.
So a 5-yard penalty will move the ball back to the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Bishop McLaughlin. 6:02 left in the second half. 23-12 lead for Bishop McLaughlin. And R.J. Percivali and company looking to get into the end zone and extend this lead. Waller there with another very nice stop. Of course, the holding penalty moves it back 5 yards. And for Bishop McLaughlin, one of the only things that has not gone well tonight has been the penalties. They have cost themselves a couple of very good, very big plays. And Percivali comes out of the timeout. He'll have another very full backfield. Nussel, the deep back here. And here's the snap. Give to Nussel. He bounces his way up the middle. Is hit at the line of scrimmage, driven backwards for a play of no gain. Looked like Nussel had a hole for maybe half a second, but a whole host of Santa Fe Catholic players in to make the stop, and it sets up 2nd and goal, the ball near the 10-yard line of the Crimson Hawks. 5:40 left in the third quarter.
A solid defense up front by the Crimson Hawks, and it definitely will be a win if they can hold the Hurricanes to a field goal attempt.
Absolutely. You start to look at that as a positive. Of course, keep that then to, would it be a 17-point game? It would be 26-12. 14-point game, pardon. 2-possession game still. And an official's timeout called.
Timeout, Bishop McLaughlin.
Pardon that. Bishop McLaughlin's going to use a timeout on 2nd down here. 2nd and goal. It's on the 10-yard line with 5:19 left in the third quarter. Bishop McLaughlin looking to extend this 11-point lead.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play On Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
And we do thank you for joining us here on PlayOnSports.com alongside Nick Flamia. I'm Nick Runowitz. We have Matthew Sardo running the video and Ashley Morrow on our production. We thank them for their hard and great work this week, as it is every week. 5:19 left in the third quarter, a 23-12 lead for Bishop McLaughlin over Santa Fe Catholic here in Lakeland, Florida. It's a very beautiful night. It's cooled off as well as the night has gone on. A little bit of a wind picked up before game, but it's died down since then. It's 2nd and goal for Bishop McLaughlin on the 10-yard line of Santa Fe Catholic. And R.J. Percivali sets up with a split backfield in the gun. Here's the snap. Throw left side. It's through the hands of Nussel and incomplete, and there's a flag. Is that a forward pass? It is called a forward pass. There's going to be a hold against the offense here. Big pressure coming up the middle for Santa Fe Catholic, and the offensive line for the Hurricanes, that was all they could really do to give Percivali the time. So another hold will move the ball back 10 yards, and this will set up 2nd and goal from the 20-yard line if the penalty is accepted. And at this point, Bishop McLaughlin is working their way out of any kind of a scoring opportunity with the penalties. This is the 4th penalty on this drive. The referees will mark this one off. They're going to move it all the way back to the 20-yard line. So 2nd and goal from the 20. This drive continues to get a little bit more and more difficult for Bishop McLaughlin, and the pressure up the middle for Santa Fe Catholic really is what's done it. They've forced an offsides and a holding penalty. Percivali set up behind center. Myers goes in motion. And here comes the snap. Give to the back. Right side he goes. This is Sullivan, who's tied up at the line and finally pulled down. He's whistled down before he hits the turf. Play goes for no gain, maybe a yard. And it'll set up 3rd down and goal from the 20-yard line.
And at one point, this drive was on the 5-yard line, and it looked as though the Hurricanes were about to score once again, but here they are backed up around the 18-yard line on 3rd down.
Alex Try with the stop on that last run. It's 3rd and goal from the 20. As the PA announcer just let us know. Yard marker out there all by himself. No first down opportunity here for Bishop McLaughlin. This is all they're going to get. 3rd and goal from the 20, and Percivali sets up with an empty backfield and 6 wide receivers. All kinds of weapons out there as Petoskey sets up. And now a timeout called, it looks like. No, a flag. This is going to be a legal procedure. Yep. Pardon that, make it a delay of game. Another 5 yards. They're going to move this 3rd and goal back to the 25-yard line. This has been very messy for Bishop McLaughlin. So the referees continue to talk. Now, one thing that is tough for both of these high school quarterbacks, whether it be Nick Martinez or R.J. Percivali, there is no play clock on the field. So there's nothing to let you know, hey, you're starting to run out of time. It's just kind of whether or not you get set up quick enough. So that makes it very difficult.
Yeah, definitely a challenge comparing it to, of course, college. But going back to high school, there is no clock to look at.
So it's third down. They'll move the ball back to the 25-yard line after the penalty, the delay of game. The ball will be on the 25-yard line. 4:17 left in the third quarter. 23-12, Bishop McLaughlin leads Santa Fe Catholic. And out of the huddle comes R.J. Percivalli. He's going to set up with an empty backfield here and a whole host of weapons, it looks like. Like 5 wide receivers on the field, 3 to the right and 2 to the left. Myers and Nussel both on the right side. Here's the snap. Percivalli has some time. Looking left, he rolls, has some open real estate in front of him. He cuts back up towards the far sideline, is pushed near the out-of-bounds marker, and dives towards the end zone, but he's marked out of bounds. There is a flag down, and we'll have to see what's happening here, whether or not this one's coming back. I would imagine that it is. We'll see what the referee has to say here. It's been a very messy drive for Bishop McLaughlin. Block in the back. Wow. So a block in the back as well as this one continues to move backwards. This makes it very tough. R.J. Percivalli there, great effort, putting the team on his back, trying to get around to the outside. Just a block in the back, away from the ball, frankly. Didn't have any effect on the play, really. Moves the ball back and continues to.
That's been costly for the Hurricanes on this drive. They were once on the 5-yard line, and they've racked up at least 20 or 30 yards just on penalties to back them up.
3:56 left in the third quarter, 23-12. Bishop McLaughlin leads Santa Fe Catholic. It's an 11-point game. Bishop McLaughlin looking to add to this lead, but a drive that at one point in time was first and goal from the 5 now sets up third and goal. And the ball sits on the 20-yard line. So Percivalli sets up in the gun here with 5 wide receivers once again. Nussel and Myers to the right side. Here's the snap. Right side pressure coming. Hit as he throws is the quarterback. Lifted towards the end zone. That ball is incomplete and flags fly. This is going to be offensive pass interference.
Looks like it. Looks like Colton Nussel, number 1, jumped way too early, landed on top of the defender, and in turn, as he was jumping up, was actually jumped right on top of Daniel Jones, and it was Nussel who went up. And this is going to be a very easy call, offensive pass interference. This would be a 15-yard penalty as well. And it will go. So we'll see where they'll move this one. It will set up fourth down if the play is declined, but then again, you have a chance to continue to move Bishop McLaughlin back and out of potential field goal territory, but it's a long one for this level of play from here. The ball on the 20 would be about a 35-yarder. We'll see where the referees put it. They haven't moved the ball for these last 2 penalties. Well, I think the holding or the block in the back, I believe it was at the spot of the foul. So they took the spot of the foul, which was probably around the 10, and then backed it up 10. Backed it up. You're exactly right, Nick. And this one will move back another 8 yards. They'll move it back to the 28-yard line. Third and goal, as this third down has been the longest third down for the last about minute and a half. 3:49 left in the third quarter, 23-12. Bishop McLaughlin leads Santa Fe Catholic, and great deal of personnel changes here. The offensive pass interference, the penalty plus a loss of a down makes it fourth down. Does make it fourth down, and they're going to try to set up for fourth down. What looks to be a field goal. They'll have this one right on the 35-yard line. This is a 45-yard attempt for Cummings. Ball between the hashes, snap is up, hold is down, end over end. This one looks good off the crossbar, and it bounces through. That's a good field goal. That's the second time we've seen that here on PlayOnSports.com this season on the Friday night game of the week. But the field goal is good nonetheless, a 45-yarder for John Cummings, the 179-pound senior kicker. So with 3:43 left, it's a 26-12 lead for Bishop McLaughlin. That one goes right off the crossbar. Any shorter and it doesn't go through at all, but he just hit it just enough to bounce off the top of the crossbar and through. So with 3:43 left, it's a 26-12 lead for Bishop McLaughlin over Santa Fe Catholic, and the Crimson Hawks to get the ball when they kick off coming up. Play on Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at Play On Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube and youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Martinez and Waller back to receive the kick after the 45-yard field goal by Cummings, who now puts a boot into this one. It's long and deep, and Martinez is going to watch that one sail over his head and out the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Put a charge into that one.
He definitely did. So Cummings putting that one deep and all the way into the back of the end zone and through it. So Nick Martinez and company will start from their own 20-yard line down by 14 points with 3:43 left in the third quarter. And, Nick, we talked about it to open up the second half. This has to be the moment when the Crimson Hawks go to the air. They need to not only score some points, but they need to preserve the clock as well as we get late into this one.
Oddly enough, the hold to the field goal by the Santa Fe Crimson Hawks to the Hurricanes was a plus. However, all the penalties used up a lot of the clock. So they held them to a field goal, however.
A very long drive, about 7 minutes.
Exactly.
Waller, the deep back on this formation. And Martinez will keep it himself running left side. Throws on the run to the near side. That ball is caught past the 25 and near the 30. And taken down is the wide receiver. With a very nice catch there. That's going to set up a new set of downs, or very close to it. The catch, Gabe Torrey. 180-pound junior. Just short of the 30-yard line where the first down stick is, so about 2 yards short as Torrey. And right there, the play action worked very well. Cole Nussel was standing right next to Martinez, didn't even see the ball.
And Martinez keeping poise as he rolled out to the left side and made an accurate throw on the run.
So second down and about 2 to go. Make it a long 2, probably 3 for Santa Fe Catholic. Martinez behind center. Give to Waller, left side. Up the middle he goes this time, falling forward. He gets the first down yardage and plenty more before being taken down.
On the 38-yard line, I would say.
They'll put him right on the 38, so a 10-yard run for Waller. 3:20 left in the third quarter, and they'll stop the clock as the sticks move. But, Nick, if you're Santa Fe Catholic, if you can get a touchdown before the end of the third quarter here, you have to be feeling pretty good about yourself.
And definitely holding the Hurricanes to that field goal, and if you can retaliate with a touchdown, get some momentum back, that'd be definitely a plus for Santa Fe.
Santa Fe Catholic comes back out. They'll set up with 2 wide receivers. The left side, that's Zach Sincage. And Martinez sets up behind center. Give to Waller this time. He's hit in the backfield, tied up and driven down, and this play is going to go for a loss of 4 or 5. Big stop there for Bishop McLaughlin, and Diego Heinzerling with the stop, or in on it. That's going to set up second down and about 12, maybe 13. 2:43, the clock continues to run here in the third quarter. And at some point in time, Nick, I keep getting the feeling that Santa Fe Catholic's going to run some sort of a play action and have a real opportunity downfield because they've stayed so diligent, so committed to that run. But until they do, I don't know if the box is going to open up at all for Bishop McLaughlin, which is something that head coach William Dickerson talked about. The teams have been putting 8, 9 guys in the box, challenging them to pass, and they haven't done it so far this year. As Martinez sets up, gets the snap, and gives to the man in the backfield. That's Daniel Jones, who was coming around from the left side on a sweep, and he is taken down for a loss on the 35-yard line. And this is going to set up just about 3rd down and 15 and a very late flag after some extracurricular activities there. We'll see if this is going to go against the offense or the defense. If it's the defense, that's a real game changer for Santa Fe Catholic. Fourth unsportsmanlike conduct penalty to go against Santa Fe Catholic in this game. They're going to move the ball back. So 1 minute and 57 seconds left in the third quarter, 26-12. Bishop McLaughlin leads Santa Fe Catholic. And Nick, right there, an offense that's stalling out just a little bit there, and then the penalty, that's just shooting yourself in the foot.
That's the last thing they needed, another penalty like that to back them up.
And they'll move this ball back Another 15 yards inside of the 30 to the 25-yard line is where they'll mark it, and this is going to set up second down and just about 30 yards, 28 yards.
20-yard line, second and long.
Second and very long. They'll put it on the 20 part, and second and 38. They need to get to the 40. Second and 28 part. They need to get to the 48-yard line, and now the referee's whistles blow before the next play. And Martinez setting up in the gun here. We'll see what the referees have to say. He has 3 wide receivers out there.
Third down.
And it sets up third down. So 3rd and 28 for Santa Fe Catholic. Martinez in the gun. Look at the setup traffic here, is direct traffic that is, as he talks to the line, gets the snap. Under pressure, Martinez steps up, has some room, running right side, makes another miss in the open field before being hit and pulled down past the line of scrimmage after a gain of 3 or 4. It's going to set up 4th and very long, and, well, you can already see Alex Dry coming from the offensive line into the backfield ready to punt this one away. So really since the middle of the second quarter, Santa Fe Catholic has not been able to do much. 4 straight punts now this is going to be. And Nussel will go back to return with 1 minute and 25 seconds left in the third.
Penalties hurting both ways here in this matchup. The 15-yard penalty really hurting the Crimson Hawks and backing them up. Another punt results.
Snap back, Dry's kick, an end-over-end quick line drive. Nussel fields with some room here. Working against Jones, gets around. He's tied up near midfield. Now runs back downfield. Good block. Nussel running right side. Has some room inside the 40. Has some room here. Has Dry to beat. Gets a block and gets into the end zone. A touchdown. But there are flags on the field. About 9 or 10 of them to be exact. But Nussel with a big return. And if there's nothing against the return team, this is going to come back. This is going to be a touchdown. But right now,
it's Martinez slow to get up on the opposite side of the field.
He is. Right behind the referee that is letting us know what the penalties are. But this one looks like it's going to come back. I mean, the amount of flags that were on the field.
They were everywhere.
New Year's has less confetti than that. There was all kinds of flags down there, 4 or 5 penalties. So holding penalty will bring the touchdown all the way back, but you have to give it to Nussel, who reversed field about 3 or 4 times to open that one up, and there were a couple of brilliant blocks to give him some room as well, but a holding penalty does bring it back, so we'll see where they'll mark the ball down. Looks like it'll be in just about at midfield. And the referee will put it right on the 49-yard line of the Crimson Hawks. With 46 seconds left in the third quarter, it's 26-12. Bishop McLaughlin leads Santa Fe Catholic. And R.J. Percivali and company will come back out. And, Nick, this is an important drive for the defense of Santa Fe Catholic. They need to keep the deficit right where it is.
Down 26-12. You can't get it much. You can't let it get much more out of hand if you want to keep in striking distance.
Percivali sets up behind center, 2 wide receivers and a straight eye. Myers, the deep back. In motion goes the wide receiver from the left. Here's the snap and a pitch to Myers. He's hit in the backfield, sheds that one. Sheds another, but is tied up and finally hit at the 45-yard line of Bishop McLaughlin. That play is going to go for a loss of 6. And it's going to set up second down at about 16. 26-12 lead, Bishop McLaughlin. Clock continues to run. Maybe one more play left here in the third quarter. And they'll switch sides for the final quarter of play. Now R.J. Percivali huddling it up, looking for a play here, but Bishop McLaughlin has scored 14 unanswered points.
Looks like that'll be it here in the third.
They are going to run the clock out, so that will do it for the third quarter here. So a 26-12 score at the end of the third quarter. We saw one touchdown, make it just a field goal in the third quarter. Our score at the end of the first half was 23-12. It's now 26-12, and it was a 46-yarder by Cummings that went off the crossbar.
A doinker.
And that was all that either team got, Bishop McLaughlin and Santa Fe Catholic. So one more quarter left to play here, Nick, and Well, Bishop McLaughlin looking to lock up their third win of the year. Santa Fe Catholic has a lot of work that they need to do, and frankly, the offensive line started off strong, but they have not given Nick Martinez any time at all to do anything.
They've really done well pressuring Martinez in the backfield on both ends, and really have him running for his life back there and forcing a run attempt to the outside. And sometimes he has good runs out to the sidelines, but really Martinez is doing so much in this game, you can't rely on him to do everything.
So the teams will switch sides. It'll be second down and just about 16 for Bishop McLaughlin to start off the fourth quarter. They'll have the ball on their own 45-yard line or thereabouts as both teams kind of come back out onto the field. Bishop McLaughlin will move from right to left across your screen as Santa Fe Catholic, the defense out there, a defense that frankly has played very well. That played very well in the third quarter, backed up. It was first and goal on the 5-yard line. They were able to force Bishop McLaughlin to just a field goal.
And that was a win. However, so many penalties happened in that drive that it was pretty much a 7-minute drive that took a lot of time off the clock. And here we are in the fourth quarter. It was a win to hold the Bishop McLaughlin Hurricanes to just a field goal. However, no points scored on the other side. And as we said, just 3 points totally scored in that third quarter.
So 2nd and 15, and before the next play, a whistle. This is going to go against defense, it looks like. A false start against the defense. See what the call is.
Encroachment against Santa Fe.
So it'll be encroachment against Santa Fe. 5-yard penalty. They'll move back to second down here. And it'll set up just about 2nd and 10, maybe 11. 2nd and 11, they'll say. And R.J. Percivali will line it back up behind center. He has Nussel as the deep back, and the give is to Nussel. Right side he runs, has some room, moves his way into the secondary, and is taken down right at the 45-yard line. 6-yard run. That sets up third down and about 7.
Made by number 21, Gabe Torrey.
And Gabe Torrey with the tackle on that play. As they move the sticks, we can see it's going to be third and pretty lengthy 6 yards.
Third and about 7 from the Santa Fe 45-yard line.
So Percivali coming back out here. We're just underway in the fourth quarter. Percivali looking to get a new first down and extend the drive here for Bishop McLaughlin. Hurricanes looking to extend the lead. Here comes the snap. And the give to Nussel. Right side he goes, has the first down and more, and then there's a flag. Late hit. This is going to be another personal foul. It goes against Santa Fe Catholic, and late on that play. Pardon, it's going to be a holding play. I thought that the quarterback, R.J. Percivali, got hit late there. Looked like he did, at least. I don't know, maybe the official missed it, but there was a very late hit back in the backfield on Percivali, and the official's still talking here. And I'm guessing that the sideline for Bishop McLaughlin trying to let them know that they missed what probably was quite a blatant late hit on the quarterback. And this will move the ball back 10 yards and set up third down and about 15.
Well, this call fortunate for the home team.
And not only does Santa Fe Catholic get away from that penalty, but also it sets up third and much longer because Bishop McLaughlin had the first down on the run from Nussel. And Percivali will huddle up once again, looking for a play for about 13 yards here. The ball is on the 48-yard line of Bishop McLaughlin. 3 men in the backfield. Here's the snap, and the give is to Sullivan running right side. And Sullivan taken down quite early. Sammy Sullivan, that is. And gets nowhere near the first down. This is going to set up fourth down and about 12 yards. Nick Martinez with the stop to force the fourth down, and Cummings will come out to punt it away. But Nick, the defense very strong here to start off the fourth quarter, but then again, if the offense can't put up the points, it's all for naught.
Exactly. I mean, it's nice to see the defense play very well here in the second half. However, with the offense not performing, the scores that remain are still a deficit for Santa Fe.
And Nick Martinez will go back to return this one. He waits near his own 20-yard line. Cummings will punt. once again averaged 32 yards a punt coming into this game. The referee is looking to get the ball set, and they will with 10-11 left in the fourth quarter. Bishop McLaughlin punting this one away, up by 14 points. Snap is a bit high. Cummings will punt this one away. Martinez waits, fields the catch, falls on top of it. Ball is loose. Bishop McLaughlin fighting for it there, and it is Bishop McLaughlin's ball. A very nice play there for Bishop McLaughlin and Diego Heitserling, who came in. Martinez was able to fall on top of it, but didn't secure it underneath him, and Heitserling jumped right in and was able to secure it. So Bishop McLaughlin gets the first down, and now they're in the red zone near the 15-yard line. They'll mark it at just about the 17. And Percivali and company will come back out looking to extend the lead. And right there, a hustle play by Heitserling, but Martinez looked like he lost the ball for a moment there up in the air.
And it looked as though maybe it bounced under him and just passed him towards his feet, and that's when the defender was able to corral it behind him.
Ball on the 15-yard line of Santa Fe. And Percivali sets up with 3 in the backfield once again. Nussel, the deep back. And here comes the snap. Give to Nussel. Left side he goes, trying to get around the end. Picks up a block. Has a free run to the corner of the end zone, and that's a 15-yard touchdown run for Colton Nussel, the 180-pound senior running back. And that extends the lead to 32-12. It's a 20-point advantage for Bishop McLaughlin with 9:49 left in the fourth quarter.
And now a 20-point lead pending the PAT. Really getting out of hand here for Santa Fe.
Right there, a very nice run by Nussel. Was able to get around the end, kind of had the blocking set up to the right side, and it opened up the left, and he was able to get around, and it was a foot race towards the end zone that Nussel was able to win as Cummings kicks the extra point. It's through the uprights, and it is good. 33-12, a 22-point lead, 21-point lead it is, with 9:49 left in the fourth quarter. And, well, Nick, at this point, Bishop McLaughlin going to kick the ball away here to Santa Fe Catholic, but the offense for Santa Fe Catholic has just done nothing since the middle of the second quarter. It's been very stagnant.
It hasn't shown up much. If you look at the 12 points Santa Fe has, 6 of those was the kickoff return to begin the game. So really when it comes down to offensive possessions, it's only been results of 6 points for Santa Fe this game.
So Santa Fe Catholic set and ready to return this one after the kick. 9:49 left in the fourth quarter. It's a 21-point lead for Bishop McLaughlin after the 15-yard touchdown run by Colton Nussel.
PlayOnSports.com is not only your destination for Friday night football action, but it's also the place for the most comprehensive coverage of high school playoff and championship events in all sports from across the country. PlayOnSports.com. High school sports lives here.
Martinez and Waller set to return this one from Cummings, who kicks it away. It's a low line drive kick, a bit of a pooch kick. Waller waits and fields at his own 10, picks it up, and runs up to the right side looking for a block. Hits to the sideline, now cuts back up to the left side, sheds a couple of blockers, and fights his way forward to the 35-yard line. Another fine return by Waller there, a 25-yard return. Looked like he had nothing, but was able to turn it in to 25 yards.
And Waller very tough on the ground. He has, once he gets hit, a lot of yards after contact, and he's able to push forward and get some extra yardage on that return.
But Santa Fe Catholic, a far cry from back into this one. They're down by 21, 33-12. You're in midway through the third quarter, make it fourth quarter, 9:39 left in the fourth. And Nick Martinez coming out of the huddle with his offense. This has to be the moment that they go to the air. Have no more time to put the ball on the ground, and Martinez will set up in the gun with a back to his left. That's Stambrowski. Here's the snap. It's low. Martinez running left side. Now reverses back to the right side. Going to keep it himself. Gets around the end. Past the 35 to the 40 before coming out of bounds. And then a late hit there, and the flag comes out. As Kyle Kempson was hit late, this flag is going to go for a personal foul, and the ball's going to come back. Another late throw there. Pardon. Hempson was the one hit Bishop McLaughlin with the personal foul. The ball's going to be moved up the field. Pardon that. Got my colors mixed up for a moment there. A personal foul, the first of the game against Bishop McLaughlin. And they'll move the ball up 15 yards. So from about the 40 at the spot, and they'll pace this one off.
Wide receiver Justin Lucas getting stretched on the sidelines, possibly cramping up. Trainer stretching out his leg.
And this ball will be moved all the way in to Hurricane territory at the 44-yard line of the Hurricanes. And it's 1st and 10 for the Crimson Hawks. So maybe a bit of a mental error there for Bishop McLaughlin. They keep the drive going for Santa Fe Catholic. Martinez was dead to rights in the backfield, but was able to get something done there. I don't think anyone's doubting the amount of effort he's put in this game. Has done just about everything for this team. Responsible for both touchdowns tonight. One a 90-yard kickoff return. The other one, a 20-yard touchdown pass. That pass was to Justin Lucas. As Stambrowski comes off and stands to the right of Martinez. Pardon that, not Martinez. In the backfield is Alex Gutierrez as well. Martinez is set up off the field. Gutierrez gets the snap, a direct one, running left side. Gutierrez trying to get to the outside, but he's hit after a yard. So a direct snap on a bit of a wildcat formation there. Gutierrez gets maybe a yard to set up 2nd and 9.
A good wrap up by Colton Nussel on the left side to take Gutierrez down for a minimal gain.
9:14, clock continues to run. Like Santa Fe Catholic was looking to catch Bishop McLaughlin off guard there, but was unable to do so. Gutierrez stays in the game. Martinez comes back in. He'll run from the quarterback spot. Pardon that, looks like Gutierrez stays in. Martinez not at quarterback right now.
The Martinez getting stretched on the sidelines.
He is. Gutierrez running the quarterback spot here, running the offense. He's in the gun now. 2nd and 9, here's the snap, it's low. Gutierrez picks it up under pressure. Quick throw, it's past Waller and incomplete. And Gutierrez got hit very hard on that last play and driven to the ground by William Beatty. Sophomore linebacker came into the backfield and hit the quarterback. Martinez being stretched out right here on the near sideline. And I knew you said it, I just didn't notice it, that Martinez was the one being stretched out and Gutierrez had taken over the offense.
Well, actually, I mentioned that Lucas was getting stretched out.
Right.
And then right next to him, I didn't notice it was Martinez.
Right.
Can't really see from our vantage point right now, but Martinez is getting stretched around the 45-yard line.
And that's what it was. From where the coolers are set up, you can't see the numbers of the players, just the leg that's being stretched.
Right.
Thought maybe the trainer had a fake one there he was practicing or something, but instead it's just Martinez there, and he's getting stretched out. Sets up 3rd down and about 9 to go. Gutierrez in the gun. 4 wideouts. Here's the snap. Gutierrez has time. Throws this one right side. It is incomplete. Well downfield and a flag near the quarterback in the backfield. And this one's going to maybe continue the drive for the Crimson Hawks, and it's going to, hitting the quarterback late.
Roughing the passer.
And Gutierrez is going to come off. Good job, kid. You got the first down. So a new set of downs for the Crimson Hawks as Martinez comes back into the game. Well, both quarterbacks now standing off. Let's see if Martinez is going to go back in. Looks like head coach William Dickerson is talking to him at this moment. Looks like he's going to come back in.
1st and 10, Santa Fe from the
And it'll be 1st and 10. They'll mark this one off. 30-yard line of Bishop McLaughlin. 2 personal foul penalties in this drive has really fueled it for Santa Fe Catholic. And now Nick Martinez back in behind center, and he'll huddle up with the team. 8:31 left in the 4th quarter. It's 33-12. Bishop McLaughlin leads Santa Fe Catholic. As we do, thank you for joining us here on PlayOnSports.com alongside Nick Flamia. I'm Nick Grenowitz. Matthew Sardo running the camera. Ashley Morrow, our producer today. We thank you for their time and their work tonight. As Martinez sets up in the gun, here's the snap. It's chest high. Give it to the back. He has some room. Trying to get around the end. This is Dombrowski. Sheds a tackler. Still falling forward. He gets inside of the 25-yard line and near the 20 of Bishop McLaughlin.
Number 42, George Waller.
Pardon that. That was Waller who had the carry, not Stambrowski. My apologies. But Waller able to get it up the right side and get about 6 yards. It's going to set up 2nd and 4.
Good deception by Waller to keep his arms locked in a position where it looked as though he might have been faking that to having the ball, but then when he got up about 4 yards, finally released a little more strength and ran like normal, and was able to get an extra 3 or 4 yards.
Waller, the deep back here again. Martinez gives this one to the up back. This is Strombrowski as he runs right side and gets a couple of yards, maybe enough for the first down. Near the 20-yard line. He'll get inside of the 20. That's a first down for the Crimson Hawks.
First down, Santa Fe.
So first down for Santa Fe Catholic. They aren't going to fly quietly into the night here as the Crimson Hawks continue to rack up first downs and continue this elongated drive. But a 21-point advantage for the Hurricanes with 7:34 left proves to be a high challenge to fly to for the Hawks as Martinez sets up in the gun. Martinez gets the snap. That one's through Martinez's hands. He picks it up, is going to try to run left side, has some room, trying to get around the end. Martinez is taken down out of bounds for a loss, but Nick Martinez trying to get around the end there just quite couldn't. And Martinez looks to be down on that far sideline. He's slow to get up, but does get up. The trainer got halfway out of the field, but Martinez getting up and continuing to speak with the referee out there. Now he's coming back out onto the field. But Nick Martinez, snap just went right through his hands. Looked like a good snap too, maybe just a little bit of moisture in the air, and he lost it on the ball. But Martinez talking to the coach. Looks like Gutierrez is going to come back in.
Mm-hmm.
So Martinez out. Alex Gutierrez will come in. I'll tell you what, the effort that Nick Martinez has put in tonight has been impressive. Now the kick returner, a defensive back, a kickoff return, a punt returner as well, the quarterback, and he has not shied away from contact at all. Like right there, had every opportunity to work his way out of bounds and tried to work it upfield. And Nick Martinez taking a moment on the near sideline here, and frankly, I don't think anybody can blame him. He's been the premier offensive player tonight for that team, and his effort has kept them in the game. But down late here, the window of opportunity beginning to close as Gutierrez sets up second and long and rolls to the right side, looking downfield, continuing to look, and throws that one out of bounds, out the near sideline, and then a very late couple of flags there. The back judge rifled that flag about 10 or 15 yards. I'm guessing this is going to be an intentional grounding call here, but it looked like he was outside of the box, had plenty of room. Just going to rifle that one out of bounds.
I thought he was out of the pocket as well, but
it is intentional grounding. So it's going to be a loss of a down, sets up third down, and then a 5-yard penalty after that. With 7:05 left in the fourth quarter, 33-12, Bishop McLaughlin leads Santa Fe Catholic. This ball is going to be spotted near the 35-yard line. See where they put it.
Martinez comes back into the game.
Martinez will come in. Gutierrez comes out. And they're going to mark it closer to the 40. Just inside of the 40 at the 38. It's third down and a lengthy 25 yards here. They need to get to the 10. So 18 yards, from that 28 yards to go. And the timeout called here. They'll use the officials' timeout with 7:05 left in the fourth quarter. Bishop McLaughlin uses a timeout. 33-12, the lead for the Hurricanes. And well, Nick, this is third and very long. Nick Martinez comes back into the game. We've been telling him to go to the air pretty much all game. But, I mean, from here, third and 28, not a lot of plays in the playbook for it. And
for 28 yards?
28 yards, no. And, frankly, the Crimson Hawks may be running out of time here.
So you think they go back to the run game?
You have to go for the first down here. I don't think you can go back to the run game, Nick. It's asinine, frankly. But at this point, you need to take a shot downfield. I mean, Santa Fe Catholic showed that they could do that with the 20-yard touchdown pass from Nick Martinez, and I'm very surprised that they haven't gone back to that in this game. And I think that we talked with head coach William Dickerson before the game, and he talked about needing to spread the field out a little bit more and pass the ball a little more. And I think that with how successful Waller has been on the ground, they have gotten away from that just a little bit, and I think maybe to a costly measure, but definitely the coaching staff trying to put the players in the best situations. And right here, Martinez, 3rd down and 28 is not something you see every game, and and it's going to be a very tough and tall order for the Crimson Hawks here as Martinez sets up in the gun. No surprise there with 3 wide receivers. Let's make it 4. And Stombrowski standing to his left. Here's the snap. Quick throw. This is Waller. Upfield he goes, picks up 1 block and falls forward for a gain of maybe 4. And it's going to set up 4th down and 24 and most likely a punt coming. We'll see what the coaches say on the near sideline, if they're going to go for it or if a punt is going to come for Santa Fe Catholic. Martinez talking with Coach Dickerson on the near side, right about the 45-yard line. The clock continuing to run. And Martinez is going to go back out, so it looks like Santa Fe Catholic is going to go for it here on 4th down and just about 22. And they will. Martinez sets up here in the gun. And 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. There's the snap for Martinez. Pressure coming. Nick moving out to the right side, trying to get around the end, looking downfield, has nowhere to go, and he's chased out of bounds. And just no time for Nick Martinez there, had really no opportunity to even look downfield. And that's going to be a turnover for Santa Fe Catholic, and Bishop McLaughlin will have the ball with 6:02 left and a 21-point lead.
Just more good pressure by the Hurricanes to pressure Martinez, and Martinez didn't have much time to do anything but scramble and go to the right side, try to find the sidelines before he gets hit again.
So with 6:02 left, this is where Bishop McLaughlin's going to take over with the ball. And stay tuned after the end of the broadcast. We'll have our PlayOnSports.com post-game show, along with a member of along with our player of the game as well, something that Nick and I are going to discuss after the conclusion of the game as to who our player of the game is going to be. With 6:02 left, Bishop McLaughlin now is going to call a timeout. In fact, Nick, let's talk about it right now. Who's your player of the game right now between both of these teams? Of course, so many players have had their fingerprints all over this one. The running backs, Colton Nussel and Austin Myers, along with the starting quarterback, R.J. Percivali. But, of course, you can't detract from what Nick Martinez has done, along with George Waller on the side for Santa Fe Catholic.
Right. I mean, a lot of players have had some key moments here in this game. Lucas had the catch by the Martinez pass for the second touchdown for Santa Fe, but a lot of players for the Hurricanes have had a hand in the 33 points scored by Bishop McLaughlin.
So if you had a vote right now, who are you going to vote for?
Let's see. I mean, I'm going to have to go maybe with Colton Nussel.
Colton Nussel has had a very fine game tonight, so that's what Nick's vote is for, and I'm going to continue to think about it and see exactly who I want to put out there. And, of course, you'll find out when we have our player of the game on for our post-game show, so make sure that you do tune in for this one for the final wrap-up between Nick and I, and, of course, that player of the game live right here from Lakeland, Florida. With 6:02 left in the fourth quarter, Bishop McLaughlin comes out, and Percivali gets the snap, gives the back, running right side, gets past the line of scrimmage. That's Nussel right there, and gets 3 or 4 yards.
Tackle made by number 77, Joshua Rita.
So Nussel with a 4-yard run there. Clock continues to run. 2 timeouts left for either team. But frankly, with how long the drives have been so far in this game, if Bishop McLaughlin can methodically move it down the field, this could be the last drive of the game.
5:33 and running.
I think you'll see Bishop McLaughlin really work that play clock and try to run out as much time as possible as R.J. Percivali, the junior quarterback, sets up behind center once again. Nussel the deep back. Here's the snap and the give to Colton. Left side he goes, trying to go around the end, gets a step, cross midfield, and is tripped up and taken down at the 44-yard line. We'll see where they mark it, 45-yard line of Santa Fe Catholic. And Nussel there cutting up field did not go out of bounds.
He stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling.
The clock going. They'll mark him inside the 45 at the 43 and a first down for Bishop McLaughlin. And for Nussel, as soon as he gets into open field, he's had a really good chance to get to the outside and beat the defensive backs. for Santa Fe Catholic tonight. As Bishop McLaughlin continues to methodically work their way down the field, taking their time in the huddle right now. Santa Fe Catholic's defense set and ready to go. 4:54 left in the fourth quarter. And out come the Hurricanes. Percivali behind center. Nussle's the deep back. And here comes the snap. Give to Nussle. Left side he goes. He's hit and driven down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. Make it 3. It sets up second down and 7 for Bishop McLaughlin. 33-12. The Hurricanes lead the Crimson Hawks here on Friday night in Lakeland, Florida. A game that started off very well for the Crimson Hawks. They led it 6-0 after the first kick of the game. A 90-yard return by Nick Martinez. And the game tied at 6 when Percivali ran in a 15-yard touchdown run. Nick Martinez put his team up 12-6 with a 20-yard touchdown pass. And then Percivali and the offense came up and have scored ever since there with 27 unanswered points. And now there's a fumble down on the field there as the ball is loose, but Bishop McLaughlin's able to fall on top of it.
And Percivali fumbled the snap but was able to fall on top.
And that'll set up third down, and the ball moves back a yard at the 41-yard line. 3:38 left. I'd have to imagine, frankly, if a first down is achieved here, you're starting to look at the game possibly ending right about there. 2 timeouts left, but down by 21 points. But it's been 26, make it 27 unanswered points for Bishop McLaughlin. Once down 12-6. Here's the snap. Give to the right side, and this is going to be the runner tripped up inside of the 30-yard line.
Sammy Sullivan.
Sullivan once again with another fine run to the outside there. And that's going to set up a first down. We're at the 3-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Bishop McLaughlin locking this one up. They're going to move to 3-1 with the victory. And the tough season continues for Santa Fe Catholic. They're going to fall to 0-4 with 3:03 left. And Nick, it was a very good start for Santa Fe Catholic.
It was.
The offense just went dead cold at about the middle of the second quarter.
It looked very promising to begin the game. Scoring 12 points within the first 14 minutes of the ball game, and
here's
not much after that.
Again, Sullivan bounces off a tackle, makes another miss, fighting his way up to the 20-yard line and is taken down for a 4 or 5 yard gain. And Nick, frankly, I think both of us saw these teams tied at 12 midway through the second quarter. We said, all right, we've got a shootout on our hands. This is going to be a good old-fashioned Florida football game here. And frankly, the offense just went cold for Santa Fe Catholic, and unfortunately, the defense wasn't able to hold Bishop McLaughlin down for very long.
Mm-hmm.
So 2:13 left. Bishop McLaughlin is most likely going to run the clock out on this one. 2 timeouts left for Santa Fe Catholic if they do want to try to hold on to any time left. Percivali set up behind center and Nussle the deep back once again. And Percivali gets the snap, pitch to Nussle. Right side he goes, cuts upfield up the right hash, cuts back to the left, picks up a block. He's in the end zone for a touchdown. But there is a flag down on the field, and this play is most likely going to come back. 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Nussle almost picked up his second touchdown of the game. We'll see what the referee's call is. I would imagine a hold. It is a block in the back, make that. It'll go against Bishop McLaughlin, wipes the touchdown off, and that's another thing we haven't really talked about. Very messy game with the penalties for both of these teams.
A lot of penalties both ways. It's been really a burden back and forth for both teams.
And frankly, Nick, that was really all that needed to be said. Messy penalties, and that was about it. I mean, we saw a drive that was first and goal from the 5 end up in a 45-yard field goal. You don't see that every day, and not only that, a 45-yard field goal that doinked off the crossbar as well. Mm-hmm. This has been an eventful game despite the score not being the closest that it could be as the clock continues to run at 1:38 in the fourth quarter. It's second and about 5 from the 20-yard line of the Crimson Hawks. And Percivali behind center. Here's the snap. Pitch left side with the carry. This is Nussle. Gets to the 20. Gets past the 20 on the near sideline. Is finally upended at the 10-yard line and taken down. That's a first down, and there's another flag.
Another personal foul?
I'm not quite sure. I think there was some jarring after that, but the officials really have to go that quick to the flag. We're under a minute and a half left in this one. That was a really quick flag, I'm just saying.
It was.
No contact, just some talk. A personal foul against Bishop McLaughlin. It looked to me like Nussel was running his mouth just a little bit, and the referee wanted to make sure that he knew that it wasn't acceptable. They're going to move the ball back another 15 yards, and you're not teaching the player anything that really. The team's already up by 21 points. Mm-hmm. But there's a little bit of thin skin there by the official, just kind of letting that one run. And maybe if he had said something to the official, then the flag is merited. But
right.
A little jarring there. You're inside the 10-yard line. Competition breeds excellence. Why not? But still the flag flies. Ball will be moved back, and they'll place it at the 35-yard line of the Crimson Hawks. A minute and 18 left in the fourth quarter. 33-12. Bishop McLaughlin leads Santa Fe Catholic here on a beautiful Friday night in Lakeland, Florida. We thank you for joining us here on PlayOnSports.com and continue to stay with us after the conclusion of the game for the post-game show and our interview with the player of the game. As R.J. Percivali, working with the offense, will come out of the huddle. Percivali behind center. New running back in the game as well for Bishop McLaughlin. Here's the snap of the pitch to that back as he runs right side, gets inside the 35, leaps a defender, and is taken down. Inside of the 35, that runner, J.J. Powers, a freshman running back and wide receiver. That's going to set up third down. 44 seconds left. There should be one play left in this game. And that'll just about do it. 33-12 the score. Bishop McLaughlin leading Santa Fe Catholic. And Percivali coming back out on the field to talk to the offense. On a third down play, pretty much take a knee here and walk off the field.
With 25 seconds left?
Yeah.
I would believe so. Victory formation.
We'll see what Percivali does. Instead, he has Powers as the deep back. Percivali gets the snap, gives to the up back, and up the field he goes before being pulled down near the line of scrimmage. And there's another flag on a late hit. Powers came in there. Pardon that, Alex Dry came in. There's another flag. I mean, I'm not sure if the officials have just some really short calls here, some short fuses or what, but I think we're watching two different games right now at this point. There's a hold. Okay, why not? 12 seconds left in the game.
Penalties declined.
No surprise there.
Yeah.
Sets up fourth down. And Bishop McLaughlin already starting to kind of huddle up on the far sideline there and celebrate, in kind of preparing for to celebrate their victory. There's 7 seconds left. They're going to let the clock run off of this one, so that will do it. 2 seconds left. 1 second left, and the fans are going to get up here. A very nice turnout tonight for Santa Fe Catholic. Unfortunately, they cannot get the victory. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to stay tuned on PlayOnSports.com for our post-game coverage. We'll wrap up all the action in our post-game show, and we'll have an interview with our player of the game. That coming up in just a few minutes. But once again, Bishop McLaughlin, the Hurricanes, have defeated the Santa Fe Catholic Crimson Hawks by a score of 33-12 on Friday Night Football on PlayOnSports.com. We thank you for joining us here on your destination for high school sports.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
And welcome into our PlayOnSports.com post-game show. I'm Nick Grunowitz, and I'm joined by one of our players of the game, Alex Dry. And Alex, a tough loss tonight. Of course, you guys are 0-4 on the year. What was your game plan coming to this one? And frankly, where do you guys go from here?
It's been a tough game and a tough season. It's definitely a rebuilding year. We lost a good player last year, and it's definitely not effort. We're giving all we got. We're low on numbers. We have 18 guys, I think. It's a lot of freshmen, a lot of guys that have never even played football before. Some of our veteran guys just started playing football this year, even though they're seniors, but it's tough.
Well, Alex, you mentioned effort, something that your team needs to be commended on. I mean, down there playing for 60 minutes each game, and on your side of it, you're playing the offensive defensive line, and also you lined up as a punter today. And I mean, it's one of the largest punters in the state, which is a fun thing to watch. And also, at one point in time, did you come out and say, hey, Coach, do you mind giving me a chance to punt this one?
I just messed around at practice and stuff, and Nick Martinez was our punter. I told Coach, I was like, I'm going to beat him out, Coach. He thought I was joking, and I went out there and beat him.
Well, I'll tell you what, our crew was here kind of getting ready before the game, watching you punt, and afterwards it was a unanimous decision. We wanted to talk to you about the punting and stuff, and just commend you for your effort. Very good game today.
Thank you, sir.
Good game. All right, and we hope to see you along the year and have a good season.
Thanks, sir.
All right, thank you. That's Alex Dry, one of our players of the game, and coming up next we have Nick Martinez, who's the quarterback. I'll take it. For Santa Fe Catholic. Once again, the final score in this one, 31-12 final score. Bishop McLaughlin gets the win, and now we'll bring in Nick Martinez. Nick, thanks for joining us here on the postgame show. Tough loss tonight for you guys. We're talking to Alex Dry, and he said, it's not effort, of course, just you guys are short on some guys. At what point in time did that, being short of guys really start to creep in on you?
I mean, it kind of set in when we saw the scoreboard, but I mean, everyone puts out effort on the team, and everyone tries their hardest out there. So, I mean, probably towards the end of the game, but, I mean, numbers, as long as everyone's giving it their all, numbers really doesn't matter.
Yeah, Nick, Alex said the same thing. It was just all about effort, something for your team, of course, that was short on numbers. And, Alex plays a bunch of different positions on the line and then as a punter as well. I mean, you ran the opening kickoff back. What did that do for momentum for your team starting off, of course, just to run that kickback 90, 95 yards?
Oh, I mean, it definitely gave us the uplifting, motivational start we needed. Got us off to the races. I thought we definitely had it in us to beat them tonight. Gave us a lot of courage going into the game.
Well, Nick, moving forward to the season, we hope you guys have a good one. I thank you for joining us.
Thank you, sir.
And Nick Martinez, starting quarterback for the Santa Fe Catholic team that took a loss tonight, 33-12, the final score. That's going to do it for our broadcast. Thank you to our videographer, Matthew Sardo, our producer, Ashley Morrow, Nick Flammey, my partner. I'm Nick Grunowitz. Once again, Bishop McLaughlin gets the win tonight. And we thank you for joining us here on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.